Yo. The Office 14, live from NGTV Studios. Episode 24. This Lynn clocking in.
This Nas clocking in.
It's Feet clocking in.
What's up, ladies? It's Sticks clocking in.
What up? This shit is clocking in.
Dog.
This Bill Bellamy clocking in.
Every time.
I've been doing this shit at least 13 episodes.
Every time, bro.
He tried to outdo me that one time. I was like, let him get the Barry White John.
Nigga, please.
So today we have a special guest. You want to introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. I'm Tiffany, a.k.a. I am Miss September.
You clocking in?
I'm clocking in.
All right. You want
I'm
to
a
tell
temp.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Finally.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm
glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks for
we
coming.
appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thank you.
So you want to tell them about yourself, where you know what you got going on?
Yeah, my name is Tiffany. I do a podcast called the Philly Joan Podcast. Of course, it's only one of us here today. I didn't want to stand you guys up, so I came to represent
nice.
for both of us.
Wow, that was courteous.
That was cool.
Yeah, of course.
You thought about it?
If you stood me up again, I was gonna block you.
I wasn't going to stand you. I never stood you up. I just rescheduled.
I was gonna block
But
you.
I made sure to be here today.
Thank you.
No, I wouldn't have blocked you. I would have just muted your stories.
Yo, that's really my fucking go-to, dog. I mute the shit out of stories. I mute a story and they post. You would think they not there no more.
Yeah,
I didn't know you could do
That's
all
my
that.
shit.
Yeah.
That was
I
that was-
actually only follow like 20 people because I got everybody muted.
Yo, for
Oh,
real.
shit.
If you go to the end, all the way at the end of the stories, it should be like a dark cloud in front of it. Like, it's, for real.
That's cool. That's how you really get to see the people who shit you follow and don't miss the good shit.
I only watch about the first 10, which probably like y'all popping up, then it's over.
I feel like the same certain amount of people pop up in the beginning, and that's that.
Yeah, it's like the algorithm.
I think it go off like who you interact with the most.
And everybody posting the same shit. So if you ain't see it through one person,
Right.
two people down is the same video.
Too sure.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I definitely use it to my advantage, especially when if girl ignore my DM, I'm definitely muting the post.
For sure. And then look, and then I throw the restrict on the DMs. Now that shit go to that little box in the corner.
You got it.
So you about to
Go
get
away,
a spam?
go away.
Sweetheart. Don't even worry about it.
Now she the general, she a gen pop.
Yeah. You blocked your blessings, baby.
It's cool, though.
That shit asked me, do you want to accept this DM?
No,
Nope.
Yeah.
you gotta get petty sometimes.
Hey, listen, I'm the king of that shit.
A lot of times, you know how
gotta
petty
grow
I
up.
get. No, I'm not growing up. A lot of times, I get petty. I'll like send a girl hard eyes and like she'll just like it and don't say nothing. So if I put something funny up and she like laugh hard eyes, I just like put it on scene.
You just got to
yeah.
unsend that, John.
Oh, nah, I'm telling you, you got to be the king of double taps, dog. A chick will send me hard eyes. I like that shit. Close
Like
that
it.
DM
Yeah,
out.
like it back.
Same way they do
Like
me.
it back.
I delete it right away. I don't even.
I like
just
that
delete
shit.
it.
That's it.
I'll let them see that I seen it and I just delete it real quick.
Oh, you delete the DM.
Damn,
Yeah,
man.
that's cold. I ain't that cold.
Damn.
Yeah, I delete it.
I ain't that cold.
That's cold hearted.
I don't want it.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, you gotta know what you want in this world.
Take the trash out.
So what is the Philly Joan Podcast about?
The Philly Joan Podcast is just two sister friends from two different walks of life that balance each other out.
Okay.
We're like
Yin and yang.
sweet and sour.
Thelma and Louise.
Something like that, yeah.
Who's sour?
All right, so
I
so
would be-
which
I
one
would
of
be
y'all?
sweet.
All right,
I
so
would say I would be sweet.
which one of
you say
y'all
that?
would be Cleo from Set It Off? Which one of y'all?
Probably her.
Okay, all right.
Damn.
I'll be Jada,
Okay.
What's her name? You
So
want to
you
shout
would
her
be the
out?
one that be in the
Yeah.
bind.
most likely.
All right, that's fair enough.
Well, yeah, I'm going to shout her out. Her name is Tanil T. Sugar, and that's my other half. That's my sister. We've been friends for almost 30 years,
That's what's up.
and we rocking and rolling, and she couldn't be here today. It was my niece's birthday, so she had other engagements that she had to do. You know, being a mommy, sometimes you got to balance things
Yeah.
out. So.
Happy birthday, niece.
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Shout out to you.
birthday,
Family
Harley.
first.
Happy
Absolutely.
birthday. That's good though, yeah. So today is like kind of like a sad day, really, like going around like in the black community, being as though what happened, what came out in the news.
Right.
I don't really want to keep touching on the topic, but you know, like it's just like damn, like as black people, can we fucking get some justice? You know what I mean? Like I just want some justice for just dying, like cops just killing people. And even like the unsenseless killing that we got going on in the community, it's just like it got to stop. You know what I mean? Like we got to somewhere along the line, like black lives really do have to matter somewhere. along the lines, like somewhere in this lifetime. Like I would love to see it somewhere, down the line, like or right now, really, that Black lives really matter. But that's really it. Fuck the Attorney General of what's that, Kentucky, Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him. He's a coon. Fuck him. I'm just come out and say that.
They ain't say like her people took money or something.
No,
like
listen,
that
they
too?
got 12 mil. So I knew once they got money before the
Yep.
verdict came out, what the verdict was going to be.
justice.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have took no money, but it's
wasn't
easy
that,
for
but
us
wasn't
to
that a
say.
civil hearing? That's a different type of hearing.
Yeah, that was a civil suit.
Yeah, but it's
So
like
still
they
shouldn't have-
they're gonna appease you one way just because they know how fucked up they about to do you in another way for real. Like you
And
know
that
what I'm
one
saying?
cop gonna get off though. So.
Yeah, because the charge is not really nothing holding no weight. It's not
Like
manslaughter.
$15,000 bond or
Yeah.
something. So
15
It's like some shit I ain't never even heard before, and I am a cop. I'm like, what
it
kind
was
of charge?
endangerment. It was endangerment to her neighbors because I think bullets
hit
Bullets
the
hit the
wall.
wall.
Yeah,
bullets hit the
some
wall.
bullshit they came
So
up
it still wasn't even about.
They
Breonna
fuck around and
Taylor.
made that charge
It
up
wasn't
in the
about
last
her.
180 days. Like, and how it go is they been told him what he preparing against. Like, so have your 15,000 ready. Or shit, was
You
it
know.
15,000? He had to put up 10% of the 15,000.
Well, yeah, I believe so. I'm not sure. I just
Yeah,
see
he could do that with his paycheck.
Most likely, yeah.
Dang.
So, yeah, that's just like, they just keep
That's a
slapping
slap
us
in
in
the
our
face,
face.
yeah.
Yeah, for
So the
sure.
wall got more justice than Breonna Taylor.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Like that's crazy, man. Like to think about it, a wall life matter more than a human being. Like damn, like I can't even get over that. You know what I mean? But
You know, put the spin on it. If she was white, it'd be a whole different fucking.
Oh, for
Totally
sure,
different
for sure.
story, especially if the cop was black.
It's not that it's more life that it matters more than the human being. It's that it matters more than the black human.
Yeah.
yeah,
Since all this stuff happened, it's all slaps in the face. The Black Lives Matter on the basketball jerseys. Now all of a sudden, the team owners care so much about black players outside of
the football
what they did
owners,
with
like,
Colin, yeah.
come on, dog.
Man, Bill, at the end of the day, this shit been going on. Animals have more rights than black
for
people.
sure.
Gays have more rights than black people.
yeah.
And there are black gays.
So
But, you know, it's just weird.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know. It's fucked up world we live in, man.
It's,
I don't identify as black anymore.
what you identify as?
I'm a Nubian king.
You know,
Oh, okay.
I thought he was on some
Okay,
Tiger
King.
Woods shit.
Okay, King.
So,
Other.
so what do you check? Other when you're?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then I draw a line and
And then
put
said
Nubian king. Yes.
Oh,
Ain't it
okay.
crazy, though,
Capital
how-
N and capital J.
It's crazy how when you fill out an application, though, they do be like asking you all that. Them had a nerve to be like, you don't really have the answer. Like, you know damn well you want me to be honest. You either going to try to cross-reference my name with
Right.
my gender, with my race or gender,
Yeah.
too. But it's
But
like,
what white person is not checking that they white? So it's like this person ain't white. If
They check a box. Yeah, right. Right.
But if race don't matter, why don't y'all just take the
Regular
whole
application,
box off?
Take
yeah.
it all off.
Just
So
take
what
it
do
off
you
there.
check, Shiz?
Alaskan,
All right.
Native
Fair
American.
enough.
there you go.
Is that what you really are? Or that's what you.
No, man.
All right,
Just
so
a
let's
light-skinned
He's
nigga.
Caucasian.
let's get in, let's
Oh,
get
he's
into some
Caucasian?
He's
shit.
a light skinned nigga.
Yeah, okay.
A light-skinned nigga. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
So
Pretty much sums it up. Yeah.
Yeah, too sure.
She a
So
Philly
fellas,
John.
let's so in the news basically, a lot of people been getting child support. So like Blake Griffin, baby mom trying to get some money, future baby mom trying to get some money, Coach P, baby mom trying to get some money. So I'll break it down for y'all. So Blake Griffin's baby mom wants $258,000 a month in child
Damn, so
support.
how much do
How
he
old is
make?
this child?
$258,000.
How much? How old
How old
is
is
this
the
child?
child?
She want to
still-
Smyrna, Delaware house
She's
every
holding
month?
the baby, so this baby don't look no bigger than about 6-7 months.
That's like
You got a picture?
Hold on, I got that for you right
Oh, so
now.
it's a baby.
Yeah, it's baby. Coach P
Who is Coach P?
from QC.
From the
Oh, okay.
His baby mom wants $4,000 a month.
she won $3
Well,
million.
4,000 a month.
so
$4,000 a month. Future baby mom, I can't remember how much she wanted, but she wants
she ended up getting $3,200 a month.
Yeah.
right. But she
something like
originally
that.
wanted
She
53K.
did-
He counted with a stack.
According to her,
Yeah.
according to
Yeah, I think
her,
she
she
did.
didn't want that.
That's
She-
what they was trying to
she
make her
said
go
that's
for.
What,
The
that's
lawyer?
what the lawyer. No, that's what the judge went off of his Forbes
yeah.
income. And she said she didn't request that. This is what she said as well.
What Blake need to do, right? He got to write a check for $55,728,000
Just get out the way.
That's
That's how
18
old-
years
Okay.
worth of child support.
So why do you think that child support stops at the age of 18?
But that's it doesn't, because you're gonna take care of your kids till they die.
So so.
But I'm
exactly
saying
what
legally.
is so basically, what do you think child support should be used for?
I'll answer that
Yeah, we
question
gonna go
because I'm a baby mama.
Okay.
I feel I don't have my kids' fathers on child support. Let's just say that they're not on the record. No white man is going to tell him what he should do for my child. We have an agreement. You do what you need to do for your child, and you know what it takes. My oldest child is about to graduate from college in 2 months.
Okay.
And he'd be 23 years old. His father never left my side. We broke up when my son was almost 2. He's lived in other states, LA, whatever. He's always did what he had to do to take care of my son. So, you know, he helped me pay for school, daycare, clothing. So I feel like he never took care of me. He took care of his child.
Right.
And this goes for all of my children. Like, their fathers take care of them. The money that they give goes to their children. They see I take good care of my children. I take them on vacations. I buy them the finer things. We live in a good house, so that's what child support is for. It's not for me. Like, I make my own money. So
I feel like that's true.
Right.
A lot of times you get caught up where people go through child support because the woman is bitter of the situation at
True.
hand. And then you got some niggas who don't take care of their kids on the other hand.
Right,
You know what I mean? But child support, like, it's like down there, a man has no, like, wiggle room. Like,
That's
it
not
ain't
true.
for
that's not true.
I'm telling you.
Because I did go to court with my son's father, but this was my youngest son. This was for custody.
Okay.
So, and they go hand to hand now.
Right.
So this was because I lived in D.C. when I gave birth to my son, and when I left him and moved back to Philly, he was like, "You're not taking my son," and I'm like, "Well, that's my son." Right. So we was like fighting it out for for custody,
Okay.
but not necessarily child support. But they were basically on his side more than mine.
Because you were trying to lead a state.
Well, I mean, no, but we went to court here because at
Okay.
that particular point, I was back in Philly. So I actually went and had to file because we were like going back and forth. So it was more so like they do give you rights. So fathers, if y'all think no, trust me, they are on your side down at the courts.
So the only way I could see that they were trying to give it to him, was he more stable than you were at the time?
No, and that was the thing. So I may have been like a little aggressive because I'm like, you got some nerve, like, so I may have came off like the angry black woman.
Right.
And for some reason, the
like
mediator, she just did not like me. Yeah. So, I had to go and have somebody else, take the case, but it eventually worked out. We came to an agreement. And, but yeah, like I tell all of my brothers, cousins, any man that I see that's going through whatever they're going through, like, you have rights. Like, and I'm a female saying this, so don't think that you have to be subject to the system just because, you go in there, file, do what you got to do for your child. Like,
Yeah. Well, fellas, y'all hear that? You know what I mean? If you having issues with your child's mother, like we had, it was a clip I seen yesterday. I sent it to you, Lynn. It was a clip. The dude got his kid's haircut.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Mm-hmm. And his ex-wife was like, you gotta say something to me first before you cut my kid's hair. The kids didn't like, he ain't have no fucked up.
I feel like
cut.
they boys.
I've
Yeah,
seen,
and they
you know
boys.
what? That's bitterness too. That comes
Right.
that's the bitter baby mom, and that's why it's different
Right.
categories.
And it's like, he was like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't harming my kids. Like,
so
I
who
not
was going to cut the hair?
Men supposed to take their kids to the barbershop anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm
So
not
you
gonna say
should-
it's a father's job, but it is a father's
And-
job. If
Yeah,
they're-
like that's
And
yeah.
her mom was there too. The grandma.
The
was there
mom was
while
drawn.
too.
The mom was drawn.
and
the
you know
mom
the
was
crazy
upset
thing?
too.
The grandma and
So
the mom
that's where
and
it
the
comes
baby
from.
mom.
You know what the crazy thing was? She wasn't hood at all either. She was well spoken. The grandma was well spoken, so it wasn't like no ghetto argument. So it was
So
like,
was it like their first haircut? Like, did they have braids?
Hell no,
and
they
cut
was-
his
they was,
hair
they was
off,
walking.
or-
They
Well-
probably be like 2 or 3, like 3.
It seems like it's more to that though. Because if
So
my
one
child has
issue
braids
in
and
that
you
one
go cut
issue,
his
might
hair
have been
off-
I don't know
a
if they had
significant
braids in
chop
there.
or something.
Another thing she was saying, I guess he was like an hour and a half late
To dropping
to the
them
drop
off.
off point. But I guess his excuse was he got the hair.
he got the haircut.
Right.
So
Okay.
that's how it, I guess, played hand in hand.
But the thing was, she wasn't trying to let him leave. She was standing in the
Yeah.
back of his car
With
After
the
he-
kids though,
with
she
the
used the
kids.
She's trying
kids.
to do
She
that.
used the kids to barricade him
She wanted
From
to call the
moving his
cops for
car.
some reason. She was
so
like, call
she
the
went
The
to
cops.
kids
get
were
him
scratching
locked
his car
up?
with toys and
So
shit.
the way this shit works, so technically if she wanted to be a dick because he was late,
Hour late.
he broke
could
the
lose.
agreement.
He broke the
With the agreement,
agreement.
right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, that's why with certain people, when you're in certain situations with bitter people or, you know, somebody that doesn't want you to see your kid or whatever the case may be, just go by the book. That's the best way to do it, so that way you don't lose the little bit of custody you have. It's a fucked up system, but that one thing, if you miss a day when you're supposed to get your child, they can take you back to court and probably get more custody.
because
Yeah.
you're breaking the.
You know what I mean?
breaking
Like
the
that
agreement.
whole system is the thing.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna
no,
give y'all
yeah.
a few tips on things for y'all
Okay.
from life lessons. One, people out there that's going through shit with their child's mother or vice versa, they
Right.
won't allow
It's
you to see
co-parenting.
their child. If that child is not in her presence or in his presence, you can go get your child. It doesn't matter who
Because
the child's
nobody
with.
has custody
Right.
of the child
Exactly.
until you go
Right.
down there.
Until
Right.
you go
Until
to
you go
court.
to
If
court.
nobody has custody, you
people
can go
don't know
get your
that.
child. If they're at their grandma's house, if they're at daycare and you're not on the sign sheet, don't worry about it. Walk in there and get your child.
It's not
If they
kidnapping.
call the cops, stay there and wait because it's nothing they can do. So until a court order is in place, neither one of y'all have custody.
So, do you think if you break up, if you messing with somebody, y'all got a kid, and you break up, should y'all just go get custody? Like somebody should
I
go
don't
get
feel
split
like
custody?
it's necessary. It depends on the relationship
Yeah,
with
it
the
does.
parent.
You don't want to just even go
It's
put your
not
name
like
in that
because
system.
nobody really wants to put that in play because I feel like things should be flexible. Like I feel like you never know what life
Life is
changes.
flexible.
Right?
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
let's say you go get an order for you to get your child every Thursday through Friday one week, and then the next week you get them Tuesday.
Well, not even that. What if we just let's just get split custody? Well,
But
joint
that's
custody.
still gonna
but
be
it
scheduled.
has
Still
to
got to
be
be scheduled.
scheduled. It's not just
Okay, so let me add to that. I'm gonna go back to me going to court. My son is 13. I literally just took him to DC this morning to his dad. So we've been doing this
Right.
ever since. We never did the child support thing because he's always financially taking care of my son. As far as him getting his son, that's like his lifeline. Like he'll call me. You know, this is what they ruled every other year. At this particular point, my son was like 1 year old or 2. And so they told me that we have to do every other year. When my son got school age, I'm like, how are we going to do this? There's no way he's going to go back and forth. We actually did it for like the first 3 years of him being in school. Then we came to an agreement like, listen, we're past that. We're never going to be together. So I'm not going to say that that he was the bitter one, but he was the one trying to hurt me. So it got to the point like, listen, you know, I'll allow you to see your child. I'll give you holidays. I'll give you, you know, certain weekends, but we can't do every other year. My son needs to be stable. So he's been with me for the past, I would say, 4 years consistently, and then he goes down on weekends. And now since it's virtual school, he can be there and doesn't necessarily have to be here. So
Yeah, like
that works out.
that comes with maturity.
Yeah.
So when you get to that point, that it takes a lot, but it has that one person has to let that bitterness go. You know what I mean? But the whole, it's definitely ways about it. If somebody's denying your child, go to court. Like I see motherfuckers go to the club and buy a bottle for $300. Go file that fucking
Go
custody.
file it.
It's no big deal.
It's $100.
It's no
It
some
is,
shit.
yeah.
It's $100.
I wouldn't
No,
file
it
for
is.
free.
Real shit.
I
it's
file
like
for free when I
$90-something
file.
last I
Yeah,
recall. It's like
it's $100. It's $100 to get.
Just go do it.
If you want to like when you go through it, it's $100.
And as far as child support, my opinion on child support, I feel like more importantly, I feel like that's for deadbeats.
Yeah.
I
Right.
feel like a person that doesn't take care of his child should be on
Should be
child
on child
support,
support.
and I feel like you should pay the max because if you're
not doing
not
shit.
doing anything else,
If you're not getting them,
you
you're
can
not-
financially provide.
Right.
But in whose eyes? Just to play devil's advocate, in whose eyes? Because they'll say, well, you didn't do this, so technically,
No, if
you
you're
didn't
not
do
getting
it.
that child
you
at
have
all.
to-
Like if you just don't fuck with your own
That's
That's
not
not
a
a
child.
deadbeat. We're talking actual deadbeats.
We're talking about like don't see
somebody
the
Right,
child,
because
don't see the
somebody can
child.
say that, not to
But
cut you off.
that's not the point.
But you know who's a deadbeat.
Right.
for real.
We're not talking about somebody's opinion of a deadbeat. We're talking about an actual
deadbeat.
deadbeat.
Yeah.
They belong on child support. Now, if you're looking at that situation, that just becomes another person being bitter. So that
Right.
doesn't count. I'm talking about a person that made a child, has never seen a child, don't do nothing
Don't
for their
get their
child.
child.
I get it that people are in fucked up positions where they can't
Where they can't,
financially
yeah.
provide. do more physically.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's ways around this shit.
It's a balance.
Like like you can't just not do nothing.
Yeah.
Like I see motherfuckers tell their kids, moms, I'm not doing shit for that kid because you don't want to be with me.
Right.
Or if you fuck me, I'll do more. Like, come on. Like, what the fuck
real
does
shit.
that have to do with Lil Tyrone?
Trust me,
The Lil
they have-
Tyrone.
Right,
Ain't got
they
shit to
don't.
do
Or
with
like-
Lil
And they got nothing to do with them.
Or like a chick where you might be talking to the chick or whatever, and her baby dad might be supposed to get the kids this day. Y'all got plans, and it's like, oh, bull, think you about to do something, so now I ain't getting them kids. Fuck them kids. Like,
Listen.
damn, though, that's your
Yeah,
kids.
be like
Like,
that.
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Come
But
get your
I
kids so I
agree
can slay
with-
your baby mom.
Hey, listen, drop them babies on off. Bring them over. Go ahead. You go do your thing. Because when
And
it's
I
my
think
turn,
with the
I'm
child
hollering the
support-
fuck out.
Right.
So it's go bring them over. Come
I
on.
think like with people like Blake Griffin, like what they going through, I'm like, if that person is more financially stable,
You think
you
they
might as
should
well
get the
just
child?
keep the child. Then why do I have to pay you $258,000 to take care of my
you
child?
know what- you know what they do in court, though?
$55 million in 18 years.
What they do in court, like when it comes to celebrities and shit, with most of the time it's men that's getting hit. We got like Halle Berry got hit before, a couple,
Britney Spears.
Yeah.
a
Britney
few.
Spears.
Britney Spears.
Yeah.
But what they do is the other person will say, all right, well, when Lil Tatum is with Future, he lives an extravagant lifestyle, and I don't want when he comes to me on my weekday, we living in a 1-bedroom apartment.
So here's what,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Here's what Future baby mom said. She said, it takes more than money to take care of a child, but children are expensive, and I do believe they should live a lifestyle similar to their parents. So yes, I want financial support, not $53K, but enough for private schooling, vacation, and enough to see the world through the eyes of the privileged. So if that's wrong for me, wanting that for her, oh well.
I can't
So-
really be mad at that.
I'm not mad at that, but
Uh-uh.
give me the child then. Why do I got to pay you this money?
No,
He's
she-
not only is he not, he's too toxic to take care of the child.
What does that mean?
And-
You never heard him about
well,
not taking care of
Yeah,
his
but
kids.
if-
Well, I'm
yeah.
honest. He say not to say that we don't know what he do with his other
Right.
kids. We see.
We only know half
just
the
know he
story.
has a
Well,
lot of
look
kids.
at Sierra. He doesn't. From what I know, or from what I hear, he doesn't even take care of him.
I
He
mean-
doesn't pay child support. He doesn't.
Well, he don't really need to pay child support
But-
for him
well, why
because
doesn't
Russell Wilson is worth
So
a
basically,
quarter of a
you
billion
don't have to
dollars.
do nothing for your child because her
No.
new nigga.
No.
she upgraded?
I'm not saying that, but I feel like, and then when you see their relationship, it seems like Russell Wilson be like, I don't
He
even want
got
to check
him.
from that
True,
nigga.
he
Like,
got him.
But that-
so he a
that
different type of
doesn't mean-
dude though.
That shouldn't stop Future from
It
taking
No,
care
it
of
shouldn't.
him.
It shouldn't at all.
Yeah, that shouldn't.
But
I
my
mean,
thing is, go. You
No,
go.
no, bro.
I'm just
You went
touching back on what he said about that girl. Like, I don't think her statement was too vicious at all. That was kind of
No.
cool because if she ended up getting $3,200 a month,
$3,200
he spend that shit on a jacket. So
Right.
it's like at the end of the day,
Or Lori Harvey.
shit like that is a little bit different.
worth
Like,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
Or Lori Harvey.
Yeah,
She worth it.
Lori worth a $6,400 jacket, but that's nor here nor there. We ain't got 3 hours to talk about her.
No, but I mean, even I don't know their situation. Everybody's situation is different.
Yeah,
just my aspect looking on it. If a man taking care of his child, he shouldn't be on child support. If he getting them, even if he in the financial fucked up situation financially, and he can't, he should step up, get them, spend time with them. That always helps. You know what I mean? Like, kids don't know how much money you spend on them until they get
No,
older.
they
Like
don't.
when they're younger. You
They
know,
don't know.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, time is like everything. You know what I mean? So basically,
But
that's
sometimes to a parent, to a mother, time don't. It's good, but I need money.
true.
True,
No,
very
I'm
true.
not saying time.
And
is-
if you
I'm-
got it, you need to give it. And if you don't,
I'm saying
I'll
if you're
work
in
with
if
you.
you're in a fucked up if the
Right.
father's in a fucked up
Well,
situation,
all right,
you know what I mean?
So this is my thing. What I fail to grasp, like, you need money for what? To take care of the child? Because I can do that. Like, what outside of that do you need? Like, you need money for clothes? I'll buy the clothes.
But we're talking about guys who don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Now,
All right,
if you're
okay,
not
all right,
doing
all
any
right.
of
Right,
that,
but
then that's
we're
cool.
still on the same page.
Yeah, because
All
when
right,
it comes
okay.
to, like, as far as, like I said, with my son's father, that's my baby. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he give me money. Like, we just hired Brilliant Mind Tutors. Shout out to Brilliant Mind Tutors too,
Shout out to Brilliant Mind
because
Tutors.
of the the
Digital
virtual
school.
learn. And it's a lot with me. I'd be like, oh, I don't know that.
Right.
So I said it's going to be $400 a month. I need you to give me 2. He gave me $200, no rap. When he needs clothes, sneakers, whatever,
Right.
like he does the
Absolutely.
sneakers. I'm not buying $250. No, you can do that, but he does. So it's not like he gives me a set amount a month, but anything my child needs.
But
he
But you
does.
fair
But
though,
that
by you
takes-
saying
dope,
half,
though.
like, you know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, when I need you, be there.
Right.
So we don't have to cross the bridge of making it mandatory. Like, if I need you, be there. But I feel like that shit should just come natural. Like,
But you have fathers who even on child support and still take care of their kids.
absolutely.
I was
Yeah,
about to
true.
say that
100%.
too.
You know what I mean? And then you have fathers who on child support, I'm like, fuck that.
That's
I ain't
what-
doing
that's
nothing
exactly
else.
what I was about to say.
Yeah, that's the
Because
bitter
they-
nigger. Like,
yeah,
I'm
like,
not doing
I
nothing
ain't
else
doing
for
nothing
it.
else for
I
it.
already
Like-
give you 200. I already gave you 300. Like,
Yeah.
what? Like,
Yeah, like I mean, when a child
I
get a
know
certain
that it
age,
takes a lot to
they
take-
definitely kids are expensive. You know what I mean? Like, but needs, not wants.
Right.
You got to separate the need from the wants
Well,
when you're
that's
taking
true
care of a
too.
child.
But as a mother, if I got to take care of the needs and wants, so should you. Because when my child wants to go to the,
Movies
the
and-
Sky
Oh,
Zone,
yeah, okay,
all
yeah,
these
yeah,
type of
okay,
things,
right.
if I'm paying for all these games and everything,
Right.
you should be paying for them
Right.
too.
Yeah, that's true.
And if
I mean,
my child is in private school, and not to say that you got to pay my rent or my light bill or my mortgage or my car note, none of that, but your child lives under my
So
roof.
I agree. But now, devil's advocate, if he wants to take the child to Sky Zone, does he call you and ask you for some money?
He doesn't, but I will say that when my child goes on vacations with them, I do send money.
okay.
So when
But
he went to
everybody
Disney
not like
World
you.
with them, I made sure, well, how many parks he going to? How many days y'all going to be there?
'Cause
Okay,
I-
cool. I want to make
now-
sure my son good. Bring me
Now
back a t-shirt.
that's dope. That's definitely dope. But like, if my daughter is with me, if she live in DC, if she with me for the summer, I don't hear her mama for no bread. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
While
That's
she
not-
with me, because
He
it's
don't
like
ask
everything
me.
we do.
He don't ask me, but
You know
I
what
just,
I'm
it's
saying?
just, to me, that's just,
No, I'm not saying he asked you. I'm just saying like it's kind of go off what he's saying, like devil's advocate the situation, because it's like as men we'll pay, while the kid with you and extracurricular things, whatever she doing gymnastics, she doing cheerleading,
Right.
she doing whatever. All right, it's gonna cost X amount of money, cool. But when she with me, she in summer camp, she doing this and that.
Not asking for
You
money.
ain't helping me with that. Like,
And
and
not
I'm not getting child support from you either.
And
So
there's
it's
no
like,
hey, you need anything which granted, it's no problem because we got it. But it's just, I just said that solely for devil's advocate.
Yeah,
That's
right.
it. Because all right, you
That's
don't
dope,
want to
though.
do that on your
Yeah,
own.
that's
But
really
and when I send my son, he got like 3-4 pair of sneaks, underwear, t-shirts, outfits.
No, that-
like
so
I
what-
send them fresh. So
that's definitely
for the-
always. I ain't have to deal with that like clothes.
Yeah.
I ain't
Because
never.
you got
no
some
issues
baby
with nothing
moms that be
that.
like, I'm sitting with the clothes on his
Yeah,
back, and
right,
that's it. He
right.
better buy it. I'm not one of those.
Yeah, how can you do
Because I'm
that
not
when you
gonna make
asking
my
for-
child, because I don't
See,
know
but
what
what-
your
but
situation
that shouldn't
is.
be a
You may not
problem,
have
though.
it.
what happens is people are so caught up in being bitter that
Yeah.
they're not realizing they're harming the child.
Yeah, 'cause-
Right.
right.
You're fucking with the child
Yeah,
at this
my
point.
child not gonna be down there looking like a bum.
Like
and-
that's more important than me. My
Right.
child's a reflection of me.
Exactly.
So
Right.
before I get mad at you and say I ain't sending these over there with you because I don't fuck with you, you gonna wear these boots when you here. Nah, go take your boots there too.
Right,
Like,
that's crazy,
like, come
right?
on, man.
No, but I ain't gonna hold you though.
He got 7 kids.
Kids
Like,
all over the place.
just keep
Yeah.
Oh,
up
you
with the
got kids
story.
in different area codes?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You got
Philly
like-
and DC.
Philly,
Oh,
DC,
big moms.
Arizona, Detroit.
You got like a
Utah.
he got like a possible
It's-
somewhere
but-
in the tri-state
Utah.
area.
But no, it's really like
Go
two
ahead.
completely different situations though. Like
Right.
one is like is I mean it took time to get there though.
It
But one
does.
is completely way more stable.
How old
now.
are the children?
My oldest is 10. She'll
yo,
be 11.
Talk. Go ahead.
Nah, so I'm just saying like once
He want to be Murray so bad.
this him, yo. That's him.
The cameraman ready to run down the hall.
Yo, why'd I do that, yo?
I don't know.
My
Did you
fault,
be
shit.
drunk?
But no, it's just I feel like
Feet
once
like yo said.
like once the desire for like the relationship and worrying about what that other person got going on, I feel like once
Yeah.
that's dead, it's like the situation usually stable itself
It
out.
gets better.
You know what I'm saying?
So how many baby dads or baby moms is too many?
If you meet
If
somebody,
you meet somebody, how many is too many?
Oh, you mean
Like,
okay?
when you first meet somebody, like if a nigga got 6 baby moms, 6 kids, that too many?
I mean, it just depends on what I'm trying to get out of him. Like if I'm looking to be in a relationship, and of course, you as the older you get, you date to be in a relationship.
Right.
But I mean, to get married, be married, whatever you looking forward to. But as younger, like I've met plenty of guys that had multiple kids, and they ain't got nothing to do with me as long as you taking care of me and doing what you gotta do for me. I really don't care what you got going on,
When you was
as long as
younger.
it don't affect me.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be fighting your baby moms. They're not gonna be calling my phone. We not beefing. None of
Right.
that. If you can control your situation, he may have a couple, but as long as he got it under control, then it really has nothing to do with me.
So there's no limit.
Now, I mean, well, again, being
Of
in a
course, now we
relationship,
know you're not,
yeah,
but we just saying,
yeah. But
like-
I'm saying back then, I didn't care. I wouldn't be like, oh, you got 6 baby moms. Of course, I'm gonna have it's going. that's a red flag, and I'm going to pay attention to see if you toxic or see what you got going on. Because why you got so many damn baby moms? Like,
You
what?
might be allergic to
You
latex.
might be allergic
big
to
deal.
shit and latex.
Big deal. He allergic to pulling out too.
He's definitely
What
allergic
about
to
you,
pulling
Feet?
out.
What's like what's too many for you?
Shit. And I'd probably say like, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe like 4.
4 baby dads?
You giving 4?
No, I'm talking about kids.
No, we talking about
No,
baby
we talking
dad.
about-
Dad.
Maybe
how many
5.
babies?
Oh, 4
And
baby
see,
dads.
and
But
that's a
see,
double
also,
standard.
it's a couple different things because
I
you
feel
thinking
attacked.
if you dealing with somebody to date them, right? If you dealing with somebody to date them for the long term, I got one son. She got 4. I gotta buy like a 5-bedroom crib.
She
like,
got 4 kids?
You gotta
no,
buy
I'm
a-
saying,
Oh, you saying
like
You gotta buy
you
a
thinking
6-bedroom
Yeah,
crib.
right. Because where the fuck I'm asleep? Like,
Right.
or I gotta have a basement. It's like now I'm searching for farms and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're wrong.
No, I'm just being logical though. Like, but like you said, when you meet somebody, people don't really think of that. Like, our kids got a mesh. Like,
Yeah, true.
I don't want to be downstairs watching a game. Your kid up there beating on my bullying my
Right,
son. Like,
right,
you know what I'm saying? It's a
right.
lot
Yeah,
with it. Then,
Your dad a bitch.
right.
I'm sure Chase can hold his own.
Yeah, Chase is he. I ain't gonna get into him, but like you said, it also depends on the baby dad situation because you could have 4 or 3 or 4 thorough ass baby dads. What's
Right.
up?
And
They at
may
the
not be
cookout.
no-
Shit, what's up, boy? You know, at the end of the
Right.
day, they dated you at different times. They don't want you no more. They not bitter
Right.
no more.
Yeah.
But if you still got
And that's my
insecure niggas
situation.
like you fuck with the cop boy, like
Yeah,
no,
yeah, right,
he ain't
right,
never
right,
seeing
right.
my son like.
Right, exactly.
All right, like it all depends on your
You ain't
maturity.
gonna make my son a junior cop.
Yeah, he ain't gonna teach that nigga the
Yeah,
cop hold.
right,
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it all depends on the situation.
You gonna give my son a ride along.
Right.
Kareem and Kofi.
Yeah, like what you mean you want to be a cop for Halloween? All right.
Nah, fuck
You ain't going over there
You
till
letting that nigga
Christmas.
pollute your mind?
He not even a cop no more.
He on the bad cops list. I'm gonna print it out for you. Like,
I agree, though.
but
I
you know, it all depends on the situation though. Because I've dated girls with multiple baby dads and I've never had a problem. Like, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
exactly.
I've dated a girl with one baby dad and he was just a
And got some-
dickhead.
exactly.
Like, you know what I'm
So-
saying? So
Still hate you to this day.
I mean, that's cool too. But I mean, hey, man, one day he'll mature. You know.
What's his name?
I don't even
know that.
I don't even know his name.
Go ahead, Sticks. What you?
I'm going 2.
Two baby dads.
So y'all
Solely
really got
because
lit?
I have 2.
So what about 7
Because I have
kids and
two
two
kids.
baby
You
dads?
have 2, so
I have
so
2 kids'
you-
mother, so I'm not going over no more than that.
But
And then
kids wise, so
kids
two.
wise, 2. I don't want no more than 2. Solely because I'm an active person.
Right.
So that means I'm taking on 2 more kids. That's going to give me a total of 5 kids.
You're gonna need that farmhouse.
I don't have enough money for 5 kids for one, and I don't like. That's a lot of love to spread because I'm not going.
It's a lot of bread to spread.
Every kid.
Kids are expensive.
That's what I'm saying. Every kid has to be
expensive.
treated
I'm paying for
equally.
college, I know.
Whether you're my child or not, you still gonna get the royal treatment like you are.
I got 7
You know what I
kids.
mean?
I'm
So-
moving to Lancaster.
First of all, if I have 7 kids,
We gonna be
Town.
we gonna have
Seven
we gonna be out there on the farm working. They're gonna learn how to make grow
if I have
cauliflower.
7 kids,
Town.
I'm moving back to Chester, and I'm gonna get me one of them big ass houses on like 3rd Street
For
somewhere.
$1.
And that's it.
Dollar,
Like
fix it up.
There you
big
go.
ass house. They got them big ass houses.
So you don't
That
want
shit.
more
Am I
kids?
lying?
You don't want more kids.
So you don't want no more kids? is what you're
Absolutely.
saying?
I tried to get a vasectomy. My insurance ain't
you don't
covered.
want no more
I would never have another kid. Are you fucking kidding me? What
about you?
Listen, when I beat off, I come on the sock. I
God.
step on the
Oh
sock.
my
I don't want no more kids.
Here we
Like,
go.
that's how mad I get.
Here we go. Always like
TMI, but okay.
nigga, who what? You gotta mop that shit up.
I don't got mop shit.
You a dirty nigga.
Dirty
I
chested
wasn't
nigga.
expecting that.
He put the sock back on. That's the kicker. He put the sock back on.
I'm
He-
not taking my shoes off. At 6 crib.
Crunchy ass up.
Chill, dog. Chill. For
He
one,
put the. He's hey yo, don't buy no sneaks off this nigga.
Nigga or go reselling his
Yeah.
shit.
Come residue in
fucking
his
kidding me?
wands.
Herpy ones.
How'd you wear? Let me make sure I'm buying it for my son. How'd you wear?
What you call them? Curfew what?
Herpy ones.
Shiz, what about
That's
you,
too
bro?
wrong.
What about you, shit?
I don't think I would have a. I never thought of a limit as far as the number of baby dads.
because you
before.
got 17 fucking kids.
Bro, we
How
talking
could
about-
you judge?
You talking about
I just feel like no. I'm talking. Shut up, dog. I'm talking about baby dads. Like I don't feel like honestly, I never went through no baby dad type drama either. That probably made me think of that shit. Like anybody I dealt with that had a baby dad, they it was never really an issue. Like y'all dealt with issues with niggas before.
Yep.
Like I never had that problem. Like boy, he was cool.
I ain't
like
never had no problem.
Yeah,
it wasn't with me though.
Yeah.
Like he didn't like speak to me about the problem. It was towards her. Like
I just feel like if your shit
about
is stable, that's all I worry about. If your baby dad situation is stable, that's cool. I don't really, like. I ain't getting into all that. I just ain't trying to be beefing with nobody over it. If you still in love with her and y'all going through all this crazy shit, that's
real
right.
quick. How many
true.
kids do you have?
Bro, I had 5 kids.
Holy shit.
Oh, you really had
Wait,
5?
did we
I
know
thought you
5?
said 2.
You got times about 2 with shiz.
No,
though.
I don't think I
Like
knew
the-
5. You really got 5?
Bro, I'm playing, bro.
Oh, all right.
Playing,
That's what I'm
man.
like,
So
wait
you
a
really
minute.
have 2
Chill,
kids.
I'm going through court right now. Yeah, y'all speaking on shit that I'm bad on right now.
Oh, okay. Well, then we're not
Sorry.
going to speak on
Those
that.
are-
We're going to
you
move right
fighting
along.
your
We're not gonna-
demons.
Yeah,
My
I'm fighting.
All right, so stay on that.
Yo, if
So
y'all
he
want to
need-
see
so
the
he need to
rumble
make
after
us
this, it's on NGTV.
Shit's
Let
gonna
me know
fuck
if
me
you
up.
need me to
after
write
this.
a letter for you or anything.
What
'cause
you
that
do?
works.
What you do to write letters?
For the judge, I had like 100 letters when I went to court with my son.
Like character.
Yeah, like basically speaking on your character, like saying what type of person you are, and you know.
I'll write one for you if you want.
I mean, don't let that nigga
Yo,
write
bro,
shit.
I can write you a letter. I'm a stand-up citizen in the community.
Yeah, me
I'm
too, bro.
definitely, you know, I can write you a
Are
letter.
you?
Yes, I am.
I was a straight stand-up.
I am.
Eric, you definitely gotta say
Yes, I am. I might know the judge.
You barely can stand up. How the fuck?
Stand up.
I give back to the community. What do you mean?
Give some
You do?
flying
What
fuck
you do?
Nas. I know you.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I don't ever see you post
Here we
about
go
it.
with this
Oh,
shit.
it's-
Neighborhood news.
What you do?
What you say? You don't see him post about what?
I don't ever.
Well, we haven't
Oh,
this year
okay,
because
okay.
because everything going on, but we still
Right,
do feed
right,
the
right.
homeless. We feed the
Oh,
homeless.
okay,
nonprofit
okay,
you
yeah, well,
talking
that,
about?
see, that's stuff that you don't post, exactly.
Yeah, you know, we feed the
Nigga
homeless.
gave away 2 turkeys and now he Wesley Snipes from New Jack City. Out of here.
Yo,
Out of here, Nino Brown. Them 2 turkeys. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. He's a great guy, man.
So
He's
look,
a great
so
guy.
look.
That's
So, T.I. daughter basically said marriage is more of a commitment than having a baby. Like, do you feel that's true?
To
Well, let's start
No.
with you. Like,
No.
I want to go.
have y'all been married to understand
you said
that,
marriage
though?
is less of
T.I. wife or his daughter?
his daughter.
First
Ain't
of
she
all,
a
I
kid?
feel like
How
she's
was she-
old enough
yeah,
to even
she's a
speak on
kid.
that. Like she's like 22.
I think
like,
she
got a
getting married
baby
or
yet?
something Like that.
she's pregnant. That's
Oh,
what.
she's
That's
pregnant.
what
Okay,
it is.
okay.
Yeah, she just
So
pregnant.
of course she's going to say that because she's not married.
This
so
the
she don't
one that
understand.
T.I. was like trying to.
No, that's
No,
his
it's-
Tiny's daughter actually. Ti's
Okay.
stepdaughter.
Yeah.
Which is Zanique.
So what exactly did she say again?
She said marriage is more of a commitment.
Marriage is more than
having a baby.
having a kid. All right.
I don't think so.
So how you feel about it, Tubb?
I actually feel that they both are something that you commit to. As far as marriage, that's a huge commitment. But a baby, a child, is you're going to have to be committed to that person
Wait,
for 18
That's
plus
what,
years.
but technically,
I don't-
Did she say having a baby by somebody
No,
or
having a-
having a baby
No,
in general?
not-
Having
Yeah,
a baby is
having
more.
like basically
No, because I'm saying like you
Nah,
could
I
put
feel
marriage versus having a baby by somebody. Of course, one trumps the other, but if you're
Right.
just talking about having a baby, a human trumps everything.
That's
Like,
what that's when I'm
And you
trying
have to be more
get
committed.
at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
that basically. So she's pregnant. So I guess maybe her
trying to
words just
justify
didn't
it?
come out right.
Yeah,
Yeah, because she's
yeah.
not married, but.
But see,
Neither was her
another
mother,
thing
so-
was a lot of the people on social media was trying to come at Tip about his stepdaughter having a baby without being married and all
She's
shit.
22, like
Right.
or whatever.
What
how
a
she
lot of
is, like,
22-year-olds
you
make
don't
mistakes,
get-
have
yeah.
babies, and don't be married.
First of all,
So it's like you can't fault
lot
her for
of
that
us.
shit.
I would
Yeah.
I
not
was
want
21
nobody
when
to
I
get.
had my first kid.
I wouldn't want
I
nobody
was
to get
nowhere
married that
even
young.
thinking about marriage. So like, but having a baby is definitely way more
Yeah, I
of
mean,
a
marriage
commitment
is,
than
yeah,
having
marriage is
than
definitely
marriage.
a commitment too, and I don't think that they should. Neither one of them really. There's not
can't
even on the
compare
same
the two.
scale. You
Yeah.
cannot.
yeah, I feel like it's just two
Yeah,
two
two
fucking.
different things.
They
so,
both
so
two.
this is the thing.
said the wrong
This-
thing.
This is the thing. So, not that I agree with her. I understand where she's coming from.
Is that because you are married, or is that because you
It's because I was married.
you was married? Okay, so
Okay,
come
let's
on, let's
get
go.
that
Because
out there.
so let's go
that
because
fucking
you
on
have
the
experience. So let's go. Put it out there.
Nah, but now all jokes aside, but so within marriage, you're connected to that person for life. Granted, you're connected for your child in life, but you don't have to take care of your child for the rest of your life. Technically,
Are you
wanna
saying
be,
that-
Well,
Hold-
marriage
don't cut
neither.
me off. Let me
ahead.
finish real quick, bro. Let me get my shit out before you rebut. God damn,
Go
bro.
ahead.
All right, so
Nigga cut shiz off 36
all right,
times.
that's me.
Go ahead,
so
dog.
don't cut
Go
me
ahead.
off though. All right, so technically, you're one with your spouse, your mate, right? You're one with the person you marry. They're supposed to come before your child, biblical wise. So why wouldn't that be more of a commitment?
Not to say that it's not more of a commitment, but a child you're more tied to. You're divorced or separated?
Separated.
Okay, so you're not committed to your marriage, right? So, but your child, you're going to always be tied to your child.
All for the rest of your life, as long as you living.
You're supposed to be tied to your spouse for the rest of your life. That's
But
the point
are you?
of marriage. Okay. No, but that's not. But all right, but that's not the point. Because some
we don't know
some
if that's
people
what
put
she
their
means,
kids
though.
up for
Making your point.
adoption.
She's telling you that.
But,
once
that,
you
but
sign
that's
the
my
papers,
thing.
it's
So
over.
if that's your reasoning, then some people put their kids up for adoption. So that validates nothing.
Sticks drunk, yo.
So you're saying you're using my thing, right? So let's use someone else's.
So
Very
no,
good.
I'm
So let's talk about people that put their kids up for adoption, right? That's the same thing. It's the same thing. How is that? You don't understand what I'm saying?
No.
No, sorry.
No,
can't
bro.
relate.
All right.
No, I'm just saying, like, I would think that, from my opinion, that a baby, when you have a child with somebody, that's way more of a, a baby is way more
This
of a
is
commitment.
why this is opinionated. There's no right or wrong.
We're not
Well,
telling you.
well,
you
you know,
gotta
I'm
take
not
it right there
saying
and
that
understand
either,
what
but
she's
I'm
She
saying.
just
may
saying.
mean we don't really know what she means because I didn't hear the actual statement. So she could mean like with the baby father.
Yeah, that's
that
what I
the
felt like she
commitment.
meant.
So that
Yeah, I'm
could
kinda
be
curious
what
to, like,
she
what's the
mean.
basis
what
of
exactly
her
does she
statement?
mean? Right. What was the
Like, what happened to make her say that? Because I don't know what the background
Yeah,
situation
I don't.
is.
Yeah, so it could be like I think that it's probably like the commitment with the baby's dad because that's her boyfriend, but that's not her husband.
Is he a celebrity?
He's not. He's like a starving artist or
So
something.
she's saying she more committed.
I'm sorry, I meant aspiring.
Inspiring.
Starving
artist.
artist.
Starving artist.
It's cool. It's cool. Tip got her. So Tip
Yeah,
got her.
right.
That's
She
fine.
good.
Is she supposed to take him to child support with Tip her dad?
That's not her money, and she shouldn't have to take him to child support.
No, I mean,
Hopefully-
obviously she should.
well, if he's not taking care of the child, then by all
If
means,
he a starving
needs to
artist,
take
he
he
can't take her.
gonna be in court like, ma'am.
That's
Your
why
Honor.
she's saying that marriage is a bigger
Her-
commitment.
Her
'cause
dad.
of-
Her dad name is
Marriage is a
Tip.
bigger
His name is
commitment.
Tips Harris.
Yeah, that's. I would have to hear her say that because the statement is not really clear as to what she meant by.
Yeah, I
it.
think if when you talking in a big platform, when you talking amongst us, you get a chance to recant your statement real quick. Like, no, I ain't mean that. But like,
Right.
soon as something go on Twitter or
It becomes
go on
viral and
Grand,
everybody has
it's
an
over. You
opinion.
can't even try to justify. Only rational people would justify that.
Right.
What she meant was something different than what she said. Like,
Right.
So, Dr. Dre wife. Dr. Dre wife, and what she want, right?
Yeah,
It's
she was
for
like
$3 million a month, right?
$2 million, I thought.
Ooh,
250
it's
million,
a lot of it's a lot of millions a month.
which I think is ridiculous, by the way.
Did you seen the list, right?
I've seen the list. It's
Right.
ridiculous.
That's
by
just
the way.
spousal support, or that's child
Bro.
support. Like,
Well,
what
their
is it?
It's a
children
list.
are like
It's
in
a list.
college.
It's like-
they have grown children, but she still put in, I think, $60K a month
For school.
and room and board.
It was
for
90
them
G's a month for entertainment. I thought he was the
900 G's.
yeah. I thought he was
90.
the recording artist. I'm lost.
First of all, I don't even know who she is. I never seen her nowhere. She's not in the block. She's not out with
She
Rihanna,
Right.
Beyonce. Like, who is she? Nobody knew who she was.
if he didn't hit for a bill off the beats, you think she would be suing him for anything of that nature? Fuck no.
So I'll
Well,
tell y'all
I-
what she wants. She wants
Okay, let's break.
laundry and cleaning. She wants $10,000 a month.
What is she
Clothes, she
cleaning?
wants $135,000 a month. Education, that's tuition and living expenses, $60,000 a month.
She going back to school?
Entertainment
for the
is
kids.
That's for the kids.
entertainment is $900,000 a month.
What the
Who's
fuck
she
is she
entertaining?
Who's she paying for entertainment?
She must own an
Obviously,
amusement
she
park.
She must be having
Extravagant
Hamilton
parties.
come and perform in her living room every
She
night.
they
for a
must have
week.
bought Neverland and ain't tell
She's
nobody.
definitely-
Doug Beethoven up.
Yeah, I don't know what she doing.
Charitable contributions, $125,000 a month.
Nils will do it for half of that.
Her
But my-
mortgage is $100,000 a
$100,000.
month,
You can
and
read it,
telephone, cell phone, and emails $20,000 a month.
She better get unlimited.
What type of phone does she got?
My phone bill
'Cause email-
$55. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he got the
Email's
cheapest
free.
phone bill in
I
the
got a
fucking
Gmail.
world.
So is that like excessive?
Hell yeah.
It is excessive, and I mean, again, in her defense, like you said, as far as Future's baby mom, I don't think it's her asking for it. I think her lawyers are asking for it, and I honestly think that they are reaching for the skies, praying to fall into the tree. So it was more so like they're asking for an extravagant amount, thinking that the judge will meet them halfway. So she's asking for $250 million. Maybe they'll stop at $100 million or $75.
That
Million.
is
There's a
lot of money.
prenup. There is
a
a
prenup. Nobody knows.
prenup.
But listen, okay, wait, really quickly.
That don't
I
mean
heard
they don't get no
today
paper
on Hot
though.
97 that she stole some money from him.
Yeah, she been
She-
writing
she-
personal
she
checks.
was writing checks to
like
herself,
350,
like
350.
300,000
Yeah,
K,
she,
like almost,
But
yeah.
she's in. So the thing about that is she's
going to jail.
No, she's.
But they say if she don't return
she's
the money,
a partner.
he's going to press charges.
She's like some type of partner in that
his, yeah,
in that
whatever
record
he-
label.
Yeah.
but you want to know the crazy thing about
But
it, right?
she wasn't
But no,
authorized.
she wasn't
Supposedly,
authorized
it
to take the money. She
after-
has to return it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's embezzlement.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
But the crazy thing about it right now, you see how she's asking for the certain amount of money per month, right? If he just gave her a lump sum, she would probably be broke in a couple of years. So it's like, they smart, so they
she's
got to
really
get a
spending like
financial
that,
advisor,
yeah.
and all them numbers are super embellished. On top of the money that she's been getting for birthdays, Christmases, and all that she probably been
Money she
Right,
already
kids
stacking.
are grown now.
Yeah, like
Right.
that she's been
And then
stacking.
she's a
so.
lawyer. Let that be known. So she's a lawyer. So you ain't smart enough to be stashing anyway. So
sure.
if you was getting all this from him, you should have been.
Stacking
You
the
should
money.
have
Who's to
some
say
type
she
of
don't? I
account.
think she still probably does.
Yeah, she do, but
I'm
think
sure
about
she
it.
does.
$3 million a month, right? That's what 12. That's $36 million a year. He might not even spend $36 million a year, and he's
pretty
the
sure
one
he
that's
might
worth
spend
$1
$36
billion.
million a year.
30,
Yeah.
no,
We don't know.
$36
We don't
million
know.
a
If she's
year.
spending all that, what he's
Yeah.
spending
Dog,
on?
$3 million a year, like $3 million a year, just to live like what? The crib he bought, he
6
bought
million or 3 million?
three million. Well, it's $36 million a year,
year,
but
right,
he
3
bought
million
the
a month.
crib that he just moved in cash. The crazy thing about it, after he did the beach deal, he bought a crib in Cali, where the same neighborhood that O.J. Simpson used to live in.
Calabasas?
No, it's not Calabasas. It start with a B. I look it up. But he bought Tom Brady old crib and then got it redone for 12 M's. I'm not buying nobody's old crib for 12 M's.
And then
If I can't be the first person to take a
Live in
shit
there,
or
yeah.
stumble in there drunk, I'm not buying it. Like, it's
But
Brinkley.
So she
Or
wants
Brentwood.
What is it? $100K for mortgage.
Right.
So did she move out?
Even if she should have asked for mortgage,
But my thing is, your children is just you. Why not get a condo in a penthouse somewhere? Why do you need a big house? Your children are not there. They're in college. And I don't care if they go to Yale, wherever. You don't need $60K a month.
you know what it is, though,
What
to
are
be
they going to
honest.
school for? Because if you are paying $60K a month, then they already arrived. They don't need to go to school for nothing.
To be honest, whatever, I'm going to fuck you some type of way now that we done. It's going to be physically. I mean, it's not going to be physically.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be mentally because you probably don't care. You about to go get you a young, well, YBOD, you worth $1 billion. You better not ever in your life get married again or get in a
that's what-
relationship. So she got to fuck him on
Get
financially.
married.
She got to
Yeah,
fuck
he
him
probably won't.
financially.
A lot of people who
Dre
was
gonna get a
married
white
don't wanna
woman.
get married.
Mark my words when I say that. I'm taking bets.
No, what's the
He's
girl?
gonna
I
go
don't
get
think
a
he'll get married. I
young
think
white
he'll get-
girl.
he gonna
No,
get a
he's
young
not gonna
black
get married.
girl.
He's gonna go get a young white girl. Y'all want to take bets?
I think he's gonna get a
I'm
young
willing
black
to-
girl.
No, he gonna go get
What you
He
think?
might go Asian.
Oh, okay, that's
I'll give you that.
I
I'll
see
give
it.
you
I
that.
can see it. I can see it.
I don't know. I might give him a Spanish, or I don't know. You never know.
We
You
probably
never
not
know.
even going to find out who it is.
Yeah,
We gonna find out.
I mean,
We
at
definitely
that
gonna
point,
find
do you need one
He likes
person?
manly looking women too.
You got the hush money?
Woman is kind of manly looking.
Yeah, you got super hush money. I'm as far as I'm
Man, he
concerned,
can
I'm
keep
not
a young
dating
chick
anyone
quiet.
ever again.
Yeah, like he probably don't want to publicly deal with nobody after all this shit.
For what?
You'd
It's
be
hard
surprised.
date.
You'd
It's
be
probably harder
surprised.
dating rich than dating broke.
Yeah, they gotta
Easily.
date the same circle of
They
people.
date the same.
Yeah,
circle
because
of
this.
people.
Why not? I don't want to date nobody that I know straight after my money. You want to date somebody who you
But
get in
I'm pretty
arguments with,
Yeah,
like
go get
pussy.
Melania.
I'm pretty sure it's more rich people than the people that we see all the time.
It
That
No,
definitely
it's
they-
is.
real rich
It
people that's
definitely
not
is.
celebrities. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So I'm saying you don't always have to date in the same circle.
Right. But
Like
they
behind-
usually do though.
Yeah,
Right.
which I don't understand why. And
It
that's-
generates more
it's like-
income
it's
for them,
more-
though.
Yeah, it's like it's other chicks out here, but they want to go.
They
with,
do the
he
same
gonna go
shit.
get a little model or some,
You gotta get them
somebody
in
that we.
YBOD.
They go get a
That's
little
like
show.
Brad Pitt. Y'all see Brad Pitt is dating a little. She's married, and the husband, he's an old man, but she's like real young and pretty, and they have an open marriage. And the old nigga know that she dating Brad Pitt. Yeah, Brad Pitt just took her to wherever he married Angelina at, like some chateau. Yeah, he actually took her there, so he's flaunting this chick. And she's married, and he's doing it to probably
that's really
Hollywood is a whole
boy.
different place anyway.
It is.
Is
It's
her
really
husband
weird.
rich though?
I think her husband is. I kind of caught the end of it on Wendy earlier as it was on, but yeah, I think her husband does got money, but she's bad.
If she young and
got
he
the
old
Victoria's
as
Secret
shit,
model.
then he got bread.
He
Oh,
is-
she
yeah,
young and
he's-
he old?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's
he
that.
old. He
That's
old.
that. What was her name that passed away? She had that old ass man. He got married in a wheelchair.
Anna
Anna
Nicole
Nicole Smith. Next subject.
So you inspired to date an old white man that's about to
I just love
die?
Anna Nicole. No, I just always loved her.
She was just wild and free and fun as when she was younger.
She started taking those perks and like she just started, you know, She was.
She's somewhere down Kensington.
That was my girl. Though. No, she died.
She died.
She passed away, bro. She did have a drug overdose.
She going. She had a.
That was
Yeah,
a
she
minute.
OD'd.
We was probably
It was
like high
this
school.
10 years, a decade
Y'all
ago.
was in high school. I was a grown ass woman.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know. You
We
got
know.
Yeah, that was my girl.
So speaking of like expensive, how y'all feel about buying expensive gifts for y'all kids? So like, you know, we see like a bunch of people buying like they Tyler's a Rolex, and I think Offset bought his daughter a Birkin bag.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I think it's cool.
My kids had an AirPods and their shit lasted for 30 days, if that, like real shit.
my son, he had on. We went to go take pictures last week. He had on a new pair of sneakers. By the end of the photo shoot,
They were.
and it was New
Like,
Balances.
like where was he at
Total.
though?
He
Where was
outside in
at?
the parking lot
Oh,
like
the
this.
parking
with
lot.
Nah,
feet
I
in
just
the
did
dirt,
this.
in the dirt.
I just did this.
Yo, listen, no bullshit.
Okay.
Listen, no bullshit. New Balances. He's in the dirt playing, brand new clothes on for the photo shoot. He playing. By the time we got done the photo shoot, the shits was dusty.
But
Yeah.
see, listen, again, you're not rich. Certain things are for certain, you know, or wealthy
Right.
or whatever you
Right.
want to call it. Now, neither am I. I want to break generational curses. That's why I paid for college. That's why I
Right.
bought my son his first car.
Right.
That's why, like, certain things for me as a mom, I overly compensate because I want my child to have what I didn't have. But for
that's for you though.
celebrities,
But that's for you though, because your kid really don't care about that most likely.
Kid
he
want a
does. He
kid
want
want a
a
car.
Wait,
Kid
I'm
want a car.
sorry. I'm not no bullshit. I'm thinking your kids is like young as hell. I
she
forgot.
got older
No, my
kids.
son
His
is in
son like
college.
No,
college.
she
She
old
old.
as
She
you
old.
think she
She
old,
old.
bro. She old as shit. I mean, she
She old, bro.
seasoned.
She a dyke. She
Yeah, I got his side now. I'm a
She
dino
seasoned.
now. I'm a dino, right?
fossil.
I think I'm not a
You're,
fossil yet.
you're a
Definitely
fossil
a
now.
fossil.
You
Oh,
40.
You
so
40.
damn! I just became a fossil. I
No.
just
You've been a
graduated.
fossil.
Couple years
I think
ago.
it's like 35.
35.
No, like 36.
Who made this shit up?
I don't know. We
The
just
boy
rocking with-
Jesus.
Oh, all right.
but go ahead,
boy
finish what
Jesus.
you were saying.
Yeah. So when it comes to
Jesus.
that, like I get it. Like if you got it, then you know, flaunt it or whatever. But as far as like celebrities, and which is funny that you say this because me and my daughter, she's 17. She's like far out there. She's going to have to like marry either drug dealer or doctor or somebody because it's bad with her. But when it comes to like we were talking about culture receiving a Birkin bag,
right.
and I was like, why would he buy her that? You know. So then she was like, well, Mom, in a couple years or when she gets older,
a
she might
baby.
could sell it. No, of course not now, but like maybe she could sell it
That's
for
something
later.
she could hold on
now,
to.
if we don't know if that bag may depreciate, it may not be worth shit. You don't know years down the line
Hermes gonna-
what Hermes might go bankrupt and the bags may not be worth nothing. You probably can't get, so you really don't know. And I feel like, I mean, for celebrities, you don't see Beyonce and Jay-Z going out there, even though Blue be having on Gucci and whatever, you know she got on something nice, but I think they're spending their money on like investing in their future.
Right.
Like I'm sure they got money put away, and you know that $1 billion they gonna get that when they grow up.
I don't see the purpose of buying a kid. To me personally, I mean, I'm not rich, but I don't, because I know my kids fuck shit up. Now my
Right.
daughter, she's 11 now. She want an iPhone, she want an Apple
Right.
Watch, she want AirPods, and it's like even me buying her iPhones, she still breaks them.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And
My
she's
son
11.
cracks his
She's
screen all the
11 year old.
time.
So me buying my 3-year-old son a Rollie, oh, he gonna tear that thing up.
Well,
Well, he only supposed to wear at certain times and
But
shit, though.
I don't care where we.
Well, yeah.
he's
When
a
he
boy.
got it on, he gonna be
he
wilding
ain't
because
gonna
he know
wear
he
it.
got that joint.
I mean, but
He
of course
ain't-
not
he
gonna
gonna
wear
wanna
it.
take that shit off,
for one,
honestly,
they're
or chains,
only
all
buying
that.
it now because of social media and for bragging rights. Is that again? That child don't care. That, like you said, the
No.
child don't want that.
Right.
He probably want a
Child could care
Spider-Man
less
watch.
about
I
it.
give my son a Black Panther watch, he gonna hit a backflip.
Listen, now as far as then the Xboxes just came out yesterday. I
I
just
get that.
pre-ordered. They
I
was
would get that.
$500 a piece. I got 2 sons. I got to buy 2.
Right.
So those
They
are
can't play
expensive.
together?
They don't live together. My son isn't,
all right.
you know, but
All right.
even
But that's a
They gotta play together against
that's a
each other
gift they
online
can-
and shit.
they share the same account.
But that's a gift they can take. Like, I feel like when
That's
your
cool,
kids
though.
old enough to take care of stuff, they can.
Right.
Get
It's
whatever.
cool buying them something expensive if you know they're responsible enough to take care of it. Like, they're not about to hang that Xbox or PlayStation out the window. Like,
Yeah,
they
and
going, it's
I
sitting
get a
there, they
rush
going
for
to play
doing
with
certain
it. Like,
things
Yeah.
because I didn't
Yeah.
have certain things growing up. So my son didn't even know. When my oldest son called me and was like, "Mom, I'm in GameStop." For one, he didn't even have no money. He like, "I'm in GameStop. The game, I'm number 7 in line. I'm about to get it." I'm like, "All right, his birthday coming up in November. He's about to graduate from college. Why not? You know, of
Right,
course.
right.
All right, I got you." And I'm
Reward him
like,
for
"Can you
being
get your
good.
brother one?" He like, "No, you gotta get online." So I run and go to the, you know, my youngest son. He upstairs on school. He in school. He not paying attention. So he didn't even know it was coming out. But I got on there and I made it happen because as a mom, I enjoy buying
that's
my
dope.
kids certain things if I got it. But as far as like buying my kid a Rolex or I just
My homies like they know me like I'm the least like
flashy.
clothes boy ever, but I be buying
But
my
your son be looking
right.
real
I'm about to
nice.
say for
He
some
looks nice.
reason when it come to my son, but because I never thought I would have a kid, so it's like
Right.
when I see certain shit now that come out in his size, and I know he gonna fuck it up. My son mom just turned 30, so
Okay.
I'm like I'm gonna buy him an outfit for her birthday. It was just a Burberry shirt, like some Zara
Did you buy
jeans.
them both outfit?
No, I just bought my
just
son
the
out.
son one.
I helped her out with a party and shit too, though.
Okay,
Me and
you
her,
did.
me and her
Y'all still
cool.
together?
No, we not together no more. But
Okay.
we good. Like we don't have no kind of problems.
Yeah, right.
So
That's what's up.
I bought him my outfit, and I'm like, I knew at like it made me smile. Like it made me smile. I put
seen
his
the Burberry.
outfit
He looked
on.
really nice.
Yeah, he did.
I got him like a 24 karat gold like little Playboy chain and shit. It say like chasing it. He don't really wear it too much. When I put it on him, he don't like that feeling around something around his neck.
Right.
But you know, it's like, no, nigga, you're not much to pay for this. You're gonna take this picture for the gram. And then, but no, he had it on. The outfit was cool, but like he said, my son mom had like a picnic party, so it was all dirt, all grass. All he wanted to do when we got there after we took a couple pictures on my step, where my bike at.
Get on his bike. Yeah,
Get on the
kids don't
bike.
be
The shit
caring.
he
They don't
destroyed
care.
them. Like I mean, I cleaned them off or whatever. But it's like to me, you can mix and match, or if it's not, that's not really your lane. I don't care about it. But
Right.
if I was rich, I got a rollie on. My young boy gonna have a rollie.
I
on.
mean,
like,
but if your
we
child was
two
6
different
months,
tax
you don't
bracket.
need to buy
Yeah,
your
that's
child
different
a rollie.
too.
But as
you
far as
buying
like,
Chase a Rollie if you rich at this age,
yes.
even though you know you fuck shit up.
I mean, it's not nothing to me. I'm rich.
If
But
you
that's what,
got
like
it,
what
if
you were
you
saying
got
about
it.
Jay-Z and Beyonce. But Jay-Z and Beyonce had kids super late.
right.
So if Jay-Z and Beyonce had kids when they met, and she was like 19 or something like that,
They
She-
probably would have.
they would have been flashy as shit too. He talk about
You're
all
right.
the
You-
all
no,
the
you're right.
immature
No, you're right.
financial mistakes he made in all this music. Like I could have bought Dumbo and all. So he was doing dumb shit back then.
You
He could
ever
have.
like take your child and buy your child something, and you take your child into the sneaker store and they want them light up sneakers. They don't
Yo,
give a fuck about the
H&M.
Jordans.
Yeah,
they don't
yo,
care.
listen.
They want the light up sneaks. They want the
For
Spider-Man,
sure.
the SpongeBob's. That's what they want.
I brought my son some Paw Patrol sneakers and some Paw Patrol
You see the
slippers.
joints from H&M? They say Chase, and they got the other joints. My
Yeah.
son, they didn't even have my son's size, so I brought him up a size bigger.
So he
he
can
been
fit
trying
in.
them motherfuckers on every day, so they fit, because that's all he want to
My
wear.
son mom text me like, "This all he want to wear."
Yeah,
That's all he want to wear.
Exactly.
And
See,
stomp-
kids
and
really
stomp-
don't be
and
caring
stomp to
about
the
that.
light.
It'd be us just trying to.
Yeah, man.
How you feel, Sticks? What you feel about?
I feel like you should just let kids be kids.
Yeah.
Like all that extra shit is you're just trying to. I feel like mature.
Stunt,
them
for
in a
real, for real.
sense. You're not
For
you're-
you,
you're
not them.
doing it for them. You're doing it so you can feel better, which I get when you do certain things, but. A Rolex for a child, that's fucking ridiculous.
Girls do it
Money-
too, though.
money or
Can
not.
I add to that though? Do y'all ever pay attention to Kim Kardashian and Kanye's kid?
They dress
North-
super regular.
She
North dress herself.
North dresses herself. She have on cowboy boots and
Sweatsuits
overalls
and everything,
and
yeah.
rain boots, and she wears whatever she. So
they billionaires.
I love the fact that they let her be a kid,
Right.
Even though sometimes she be looking like she dressed from Fashion Nova, but it's like
She dressed
okay, she a
herself,
little
too.
girl. She just wanna be a kid. And
they
I
love
love that about them.
Right.
That we know that Kim and Kanye ain't broke, and they
Right.
don't gotta wear,
Yeah, but that's how I feel. Like I'm gonna let my kid be a kid.
Express
Like, if
themselves.
he want to wake up and he want to fucking wear his fucking Paw Patrol pajamas, pants, and shit like their outfit, or have the dinosaur hoodie and shit
Or
on
the
it.
Pokemon.
I'm on some Big Daddy
Pikachu
shit.
hat.
Like I'm letting him rock out because he's a kid and that's his imagination. He's a dinosaur for the day.
Especially
He's
if
a
I
lion
ain't
for the
going
day.
nowhere
And
crazy.
But even if
I
I don't
wanna
give
know
a fuck.
I don't care. Even if
Yeah,
not somewhere
kids
crazy.
is cool as shit when they want to
Certain-
dress like.
Unless we going to like a
You never been in a
prepared-
mall
or
and you
like
see
a
kids
dinner,
with
like a nice dinner or
costumes
something.
on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that, and then you ever go to the laundromat and the Chinese kid got on like a dress and high heels, and you're like, what a little kid got dressed
They
like
just
that?
playing around.
That's what
Themselves,
they
like-
dress
Really-
themselves. Yeah.
You really have to let kids be kids, man.
Yeah, they
Like,
gotta grow an imagination.
Like my kids do whatever the fuck they want. They want to dress themselves. Go ahead.
Right.
You want to wear a costume all fucking day? Go ahead.
It's
I
your
don't give a
world.
fuck.
Love that costume.
Because
shit.
I want you to enjoy being yourself, and then also that builds their self-esteem.
Yeah,
character.
and then, like,
And
don't
their
take the
character
innocence
and-
away from you. You may want to
Exactly.
dress your child like Lil Wayne or dress your child
Yeah,
like,
like,
an
come
NBA
on, man.
young
You
boy.
want-
but
you wanna dress your
like,
child
wanna
like the
see-
fucking-
You know what
wanna see
killed
a
me?
newborn child
And
with
shit
a
that don't
chain
fit,
and
yeah.
Gucci
That shit be
sneakers.
drawn.
Yeah, I see that shit on
They can't even the shit. They feet not even hard yet.
No,
Kid
and they
uncomfortable
got
like
on-
shit.
yes,
You know what kills
and
me?
they dress like
You know what kills me?
Dressed like the
Ha-
Migos.
Halloween. When people dress their kid on Halloween like adults, it was like
Yes.
I mean,
When they
yeah,
dressed him like Nip.
yeah, like yeah. I said what you wanted to be for Halloween, son. Spider-Man and Batman. He's like, no, I wanted to be like Nipsey Hussle because he was such a great member of his community. It's like, dog, you 3 years old.
didn't say that shit.
no.
Shout out to Nip though, but you know damn well no
Nip,
3-year-old
for sure.
kid said that. Like,
Right. I never forget taking my son trick or treating. Now we live in a predominantly white neighborhood, and I had a dog when I first moved into my neighborhood. So my son would take and he's a dog lover, and he's really a people person because he has that DC in him. So he got like a little down south in him. So for him, he'll speak to anybody. He's like one of those, like, you know, we call it Joe, but for him, he just like, yo, what's up? Oh, I like your sneaks. Oh my God, where you get them Jones from? Like, you know, that's just how he is. So every other house we went to, these white people knew my son, and I'm like, how do you know my son?
'Cause
They're
he a
like,
neighborhood
So,
kid,
yeah,
yeah.
and then he had on a whole Iron Man. Like, I spent like $60 on his costume. He was Iron Man down. It had lights, and he was all husky, and they was like, oh my God, look at Iron Man, that's Tony Stark. And they was pressing his shit, and he was lighting up.
He was
And
happy.
he was so happy, and I'm like, you know, let him be a kid. He was like 11, but he was still.
He loved it.
What people
that's
do.
what being a parent is like about. Like,
People take their innocence,
Innocence away.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, right.
Really embrace, and that's one thing I tell my kids. I can't wait to get old. Yes, the fuck you can wait. You
Yeah.
can.
Nah,
But
you know
this
what I
shit-
fuck with?
We
You
used to say
be
that.
you
shit
be doing
ain't
the shit
fun.
with Bliss. She be doing her makeup. And
Yeah,
all
I
that.
feel like
All that
that's
shit is
super
dope.
My
cool.
daughter does everything. She
Yeah.
can do makeup,
Yeah,
good.
I see it,
She
yeah.
can do nails, good. She
Okay.
can cook. She can sew, like,
Okay.
and she whatever she wants to do. If my daughter told
yeah.
me today she wants to fucking operate on a guinea pig, I'm going to buy her a dead guinea pig.
She say that.
why you got?
No, he
why I
said
got
she
me
You
said
gonna let
dead?
her operate?
I'm
can't
not
operate
going
on a
to let
live
her
one.
operate on a live one. What the fuck?
Just
want
buy
Peter
her
to pull up?
operation. Just buy her operation. The game.
I'm sick.
Yeah,
but
because you
that-
gonna
but
buy a chest. You gonna buy
that's-
Chase something.
that's
I'm
what
gonna have him do a triple bypass on a hamster.
Peter, we did not agree to this
Yes,
statement.
I had nothing to do with that.
You
Peter.
definitely ain't telling your son no, like
We
ever.
did not.
No hamsters
You
were
see,
harmed.
listen. All jokes aside, did y'all get that? Did y'all see when him and some of my FaceTime me just now? Y'all, it just happened before we start recording. She was like, I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? He like, is you taking me to Target? Like, you like, what's up? Like,
Kids love Target.
Yeah,
yeah, 'cause you know why? There's no more toy stores
No
now,
more, yeah.
so they recognize
KB.
that fucking bullseye. That was the
Yes.
best marketing thing
Yes.
ever. They see
The
that
beautiful
bullseye.
thing for you is your kid's young. Wait till he gets to the point where he knows how to work Amazon.
Bro, I'm about to say
If
my
I
kids
show
is
y'all my
Amazon.
fucking
They be
thread with my
ordering
daughter,
shit.
it's
What?
all Amazon.
She just be
Amazon.
adding to the list and
She
buying
just
shit.
sends it to me. Like, can you order me this? Can you order me this? Can you order me this? And then you can't even fake them because she'll be like, yeah, I'll order it. All right, when you order it, send me a screenshot. Like, what the fuck?
Wait, not even
You don't
that.
trust me?
How about the Roblox?
Oh
and
my
the,
God.
and
The
the
V-Bucks.
Roblox and the
The
V-Bucks
Robux
and the
and
all.
shit?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I ain't in that. I ain't in that phase
What's
yet.
the
But I
Fortnite
got
shit?
cousins and shit that.
yeah,
Fortnite.
V-Bucks,
Travis-
ain't it?
V-Bucks is what's the
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Travis Scott joint came out. My son said, "Dad, this new I gotta have it." I'm like, young boy.
He was
Yeah,
upset.
I mean, I
Like,
got
no,
it because it's like I'm not
it's
gonna have you be the one.
It was like $10.
And then y'all
My
get-
It's like
son
$10,
got-
but it just
my
be like,
son showed me he got like 60 skins. I said, dog.
Yeah.
And then he plays with a fucking goldfish skin. I said, what the fuck was the point of all these?
On a gun?
With a goldfish skin.
Right.
What it
On
go-
Fortnite.
It goes on a gun?
No, that's the
No,
avatar.
they wear the skins
I'm thinking
of,
like
the
Call of Duty, how
costumes.
you change the color.
Well, no,
Like, what
it's
Any of y'all
Fortnite
cop them
is
Travis
like
Scott jeans?
He has jeans.
Or
I know
shorts?
he got a McDonald's meal.
No, I got a couple
I
t-shirts.
got the
Sure,
t-shirts and the
The shorts for
sweatshirts.
sale
Nigga
too,
was
ain't
selling
they?
All that
McDonald's
shit's done.
Wrangler.
It's only on sale for 24 hours.
McDonald Lees or they Wranglers?
They like Lee Wranglers, Buddy Lees. They just
Oh, I saw them.
big.
Just terrible.
They just
Like
big
the
and
jeans.
square.
Like
They
carpenter
terrible.
jeans.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
big and they big and
Yeah.
square.
No.
Like the McDonald's.
Shout out to my
Remember I
man
went to
JP for that
Argentina and I
joint, too,
posted
man.
the-
Oh yeah, he
the
had something to do with that
McJeans.
joint.
Y'all remember? I
The
posted
who?
it when I went to Argentina, and
you
it was
posted the jeans.
and the guy at McDonald's that he had on the McJeans. They had the McDonald's on the jeans, and they was like, "Oh my God, he got the McJeans. Like we ain't got them in the U.S."
The McJeans.
How was
Oh.
Argentina?
When I went to Argentina.
No, I said how was Argentina?
Oh, it was.
You got because we gotta just and I gotta live through you because they don't fuck with Americans anywhere in this world right now.
Well, yeah. I mean,
So-
y'all know that's my profession, so I've been a lot of yeah.
They treat
What's
us
your
like we-
profession?
What's your profession? I don't.
I'm a international travel consultant
Oh. Y'all hiring?
by day. Well, we're actually not hiring because we're out of work.
What does that consist
alright.
of?
It consists of I work for a company that specializes in international travel.
Yeah, it's over.
International travel. Basically,
I did not say that.
We put together tours.
I did not
and
say
different
that.
countries.
You know what I never realized though.
I don't want no letter.
You know what I realized though, like
speaking like that.
motherfuckers really like you know how we think like you know how some of us think like certain people rich like people really they take mega yachts and tour Europe for like
Oh.
6 months. That shit be like 200,000.
That's why I said
Listen,
Dr.
more.
Dre probably can
No,
spend $1
listen
million
here,
or
though.
$3 million a month.
We sold tours that were 27 days in Antarctica.
in the
okay.
fucking cold.
In Antarctica.
They
Antarctica.
what was the check on
27
it?
days.
What was the check on it?
I mean,
Not the
it was
check,
like-
not your
Oh, I was about
not
to
your
say-
no, not your
Oh, okay,
not what you
okay.
got from it, but
Right,
what
right,
was the how much would it cost me?
Honestly, probably like $4K a person.
That's not bad.
But no,
27 days?
that's not.
That's not bad.
at
That's
all.
not bad.
It's on a
I
boat
can
though.
send
You
you
on a
to
boat.
Laos, Cambodia, and for 27 days for like $3,500.
Total.
And this is
Total or a day?
Yeah, but that depends. on where
$4,000
you're
a
flying
day for
from.
27
No,
days.
no, no,
That's what I'm
no,
like.
no,
That-
no,
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 she's
no,
saying
no,
4,000
no.
in total.
That's in total,
Unbelievably
but that's not including
Everything
flights.
else.
And like
okay.
some meals are included, but you have a guide. So that's what we specialize in. We have guides
Right.
all in different countries that work for our company.
I've been in a lot of places
And-
in the world, but I don't see me being anywhere for 27 days.
On
like,
a boat?
Well, they will
That's-
go
that's
to
something.
different places.
Maybe
and
because my money ain't that long. Because
This-
I be broke by like day 6.
this one guy called. He was going
I need a
with his
cash
wife.
check.
But see,
sending
and then-
22,000
but see,
over.
They would be wealthy.
Venmo.
You
I'll
know,
be in Miami
wealthy,
for 3 days asking sticks
retired
for
people, so they
Yeah.
don't got nothing else to
Yeah,
do
that's,
but
just,
travel.
that's something they always
Yeah.
I'll be in Miami like 2.5 days. I'll be
And I
like,
be ready to
Sticks.
come home.
I'll be like, Sticks. You up right now?
Listen,
Sticks be like,
First, how much?
he nigga be like, how much? I'm like, 6,000.
Like, all right, send it,
Wait,
send it,
listen, I
dog,
just
send
had
it.
a
You going
whole-
somewhere weird when I was at the airport? When I see you in the airport, I feel like
no,
you
we was coming back from
Didn't you go
we
to
was both in
Thailand?
Atlanta. No,
We was in
I went to
Atlanta?
Dubai and
I thought you
Oh
went
yeah,
to
that's what it
Thailand.
was. It was in Atlanta.
Dubai.
That was when I lost my sneaker.
yeah, we
Oh,
was.
wow.
I was
You was
in
at the
Atlanta,
airport
too.
with one sneaker.
No, I had them
Yeah,
big
I
ass
was in
sneaks
this-
on.
Yeah,
Oh.
he lost
I had
his
Nard
sneakers.
sneaks on.
Yeah,
She
we
was
was
at
all
the-
getting on. We was all getting on the flight. I was like, well, what the fuck? He said, I don't even want to talk about it.
That's a wild night.
Feek versus Atlanta. Feek down
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you
he
definitely
down like
lost.
4-0.
You
Yeah.
definitely-
He 0-4 in Atlanta.
No. I'm like 2-2.
No, you're not.
Because no, I only
No,
had
you're
the sneaker joint and I lost my cell phone. The other two was
The
up.
other one with sticks.
Oh yeah,
Super Bowl.
yeah,
like Super Bowl
Sunday.
All right, I'm 3-1. I'm
No,
1 and 3.
You 1 and 3.
I'm going back 2 times to even it out. It's the best of
You gonna
7.
lose.
Best
You gonna
seven.
lose.
It's the best of
I
7.
I ain't never seen nobody come back from a 3-1.
If LeBron can, so can I.
Period.
That shit. The Eagles won the Super Bowl. He want to drink with some random white man. I swear he got drugged. He came back and just passed out.
Listen,
Right?
this what happened,
But hold
right?
on, let me tell it. Let me get
Where
to the
was
juicy
this?
part. Right?
Atlanta. It's
The
in the
motherfucker
airport.
passes out at sitting down. Yeah, this was
No, not that time. This is another
This
time
when
that I
the
lost
Eagles
to
won the
Atlanta.
Super Bowl.
Oh,
So,
okay, okay.
so we sitting there. It's this lady guard, like not a guard dog, but like a service animal underneath of him. The nigga starts pissing. Piss all no.
Oh my God.
He pissed all on the service
That's
dog.
On the service animal.
Damn. What? In the airport?
Look, what happened was,
Is he
right?
drunk?
Literally. So listen, right? I was we was at Fridays at the bar, so the guy was like,
Nah. Me and you was at Fridays. We took shots. We
See,
was
you
watching
need
the
a-
game.
you need a show
When we
alone.
went to our
It's like a
gate,
one
he
show.
walked by.
He let a rich
All right.
white
He
man
was
drug
like,
him.
we was rooting for the Eagles, and he was like, "Oh, like, yeah, you from Philly? Like, let's get a drink. It's on me." He said something
love
about
Philly.
getting a divorce, and he had to spend a bunch of money before his wife take
He
it.
let a rich white man trick on him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened?
He had a sugar daddy down there.
sugar
But anyway, go ahead.
It was Atlanta too.
Y'all
It was Atlanta too.
y'all being filthy.
It was
Y'all being
Atlanta, too.
filthy.
Nah, but go ahead. All right, but that's the.
I got drunk, yeah, and then I missed the flight. They wouldn't put me on the flight.
No,
We
he
had
didn't
to-
miss
missing
it.
the flight.
He didn't miss it. He
no,
passed
I
out.
never really missed flights.
Didn't we miss the flight last time?
Did we?
We all missed that flight. That's why we was coming home Tuesday.
Oh yeah, no. We stayed.
No, you had a hard time. You lost your sneaker. You got robbed.
Yeah, no, they
They broke in your
broke in my
car?
car.
Oh, yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
stayed till Tuesday because that's where everything happened. Magic City Monday. That's where I
Okay.
lost my sneaker.
Okay, in Magic City.
Yeah.
So speaking of money, could you date somebody who horrible with managing money?
Or has a large amount of debt.
Okay, those are two different things.
Managing,
So-
but
Horrible. It depends on the debt is, and then managing money because debt could be student loans, it could be credit cards. You know, it depends on what the debt is.
Yeah. Well,
It's
could you
because
date
logged
somebody
into
with
your iCloud on
bad managing money? Horrible at managing money.
So like,
At this time, no. But back then, if you spending money on me, I don't care how you manage your money. Because managing money could be buying me bags, taking me out, buying bottles, making it rain. You know,
But you would date somebody who's bad at
if they
that?
spending it on me, yeah. But
back
if not,
then,
no.
now you keep like
no,
back then.
no.
now? Okay.
I can't do it because now my priorities are different, and I'm like I said, I'm paying for college. I have bills. I have
Right.
things
You got
that
needs.
right, and I got goals and things that I've always had needs, but my priorities were different then.
Gotcha.
So, and back then I was wilding and doing my own thing, so I was bad with money back then, so I couldn't really judge nobody. But now in this day and age, no.
Okay.
How about you guys?
Me? No, I've been like horrible with money. Not now, but like in the
Right.
past,
Yeah,
I've been
I think
fucking
a lot of us has.
stupid dumb with money, and it was like I don't know how people could have dated me at the time because it was like
Okay.
I was fucking up money. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It was
yeah.
like I was fucking up money.
Yeah.
But it was like now, no, I can't date nobody. I can't date nobody who's horrible with money because I'm way
Especially
more
if
wiser.
You're on a different, exactly.
And I'm like on a whole different path.
That's what
So like
maturity.
I had right, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it
So
comes with
like
that.
my vision is way different now to where though it was when I was, 5. Maybe the crazy thing, my vision is different now than it was 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
it's like
I think-
maybe
yeah.
a few years ago, maybe I could have like, well, she'll get it together. But now it's like, no, we gotta be like on the same track or somewhat going in the same
at least
direction.
have some type of goals and
Right,
something
so where's the-
working towards it where you're trying.
Right, because
I
I-
ain't saying I gotta meet you. You gotta have a $20,000 saved up.
Right, but you gotta
be-
have some money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta have something or a spot, like even working towards something. It ain't always got to be like set in stone what you have, but
Right.
you got to be chasing that goal to where though you want to be better in life.
Right.
But yeah, no, bad at manage money. No, I can't.
Nothing. Neither. You can't be bad with money. No, because at the end of the day, it's like you moving forward to making yourself an item together. So I know, like I got to come with my half, and
Yeah,
you got to come with your half. 'Cause the
definitely gotta
last
come
thing
with
you want to do is think y'all got it and then step in front of somebody and be embarrassed when you're trying to make a
Right,
big purchase
right.
or a big decision. I mean, things happen though. Everybody doesn't get approved for certain shit or just whatever. But also, everybody can talk a good game when you meet them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a nigga could have this,
got
he can
more
push
what they
this
got.
whip, or he can have
Yeah.
these clothes, and then it's like, then shit get deep, and then it's like,
You really
I
see
thought
that
you
this
was
nigga
something
really
that
ain't
you
got it. His
was
car
or you
declining at
wasn't,
dinner
like, you know what I'm
and-
saying?
That's
So
real shit.
So that's the
Chicken.
that's real shit though. But you know what?
Really chicken.
But life has ups and downs, and then a lot of people really don't be wanting to tell you what's really going on with them because they feel like you're going to judge them for what happens. But
Yeah.
that's also in dating somebody that you could trust. Like, all right, well, I might have met you when I met you. Things in my business lifestyle was just going so crazy that we was going to New York, DC, whatever, every 2 days for dinner. But it's like shit slow. Look how much money people lost this year that was probably legal millionaires. Never wasn't doing nothing illegal.
And they lost thousands of
You know,
dollars.
probably
From
millions.
millions.
Like millions. They lost thousands of dollars daily. But it's like if you was rocking with me before, you have enough respect for me to realize that this is why. But if you already like, and then like you said, it's two things. 'Cause I know niggas that get a lot of money daily, and they won't have it today, but they'll get it back tomorrow. Like, you know, like people, compulsive gamblers or people who get money, they really, money run through their hands, and it don't really make them or break them because they know what they're going to do with it.
That hustle backwards, that's in the streets, that's blowing it, spending it, then you get locked up. You ain't got lawyer money, you ain't got money. You know what I mean? Like, you just bad with money.
I don't know. Because it all depends on, now we talking dating. Right?
Could you be serious with somebody? Could you mess like in a relationship with somebody who's bad with money?
Probably not.
Probably not.
No. I don't think so, because that just says a lot. Like it's deeper than money. Like people that are bad with money is deeper than just financials. So
it's that responsibility piece. Like it's also money management. Like you might not pay your bills on time, so I can come home and these fucking lights off.
Right.
So it's deeper than just financial. So no. Okay. I mean, but one of us got to be responsible.
Yeah, because sometimes
I'm just gonna be honest. Like I'm gonna fuck the money up, but I'm gonna give you the bill money before I.
But you know what?
My dad was like that though. My dad was terrible. He would blow money, go in the bar, buy everybody rounds, but then he would cash his check, make sure my mom got whatever she need for the bills and for us.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's the thing though. Back in the day,
I'm gonna fuck some money up. So just let me pay the bills. Once the bills is taken away, the kids taken care of.
Right.
I put a little something so I can eat these cup noodles for the whole work week, and I'm fucking this money up.
But a lot of like marriages, that got a lot of time, and it's like we younger, so you be like, you hear an old head at work be like, yeah, you know, when I get paid, I give my lady my whole check.
Right.
And it's like you give her, she ain't really taking his check to do shit for her. She really taking her check to make sure the fucking lights stay on.
Yeah, make sure that nigga got
right. But we young, we kind of younger, so we be like, she nigga, like you giving her your whole
basically managing him.
Right, that's all she doing.
Because he probably irresponsible with his shit.
It's funny you said that because my stepdad, my mom be like, he don't know how much anything costs. He just write me a check and that be it.
Real shit.
That's you know what I mean?
feel like,
and it's like,
if I'm paying the bills, I shouldn't have to look at all that shit.
Yeah,
just tell me what it is.
Like, that's basically what it is.
I mean, like if I'm doing it, I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to know this bill's due on the 19th. This bill's due on the 21st. If you ain't paying shit, you can at least do that.
Listen,
right.
I work with this Spanish old head out Trenton, right? So he real little, real cool, right? So me and him really don't real shit. He always busting jokes and shit. But one day
what his height got to do with anything?
No, because he little, so he always getting. No. He getting snapped doing this
John
shit.
got a Spanish mustache, but he ain't Spanish.
He always getting snapped on. So I had to work with him one day. Me and him just had to take like a 2.5 hour drive. So we just talking and shit. We shoot up to New York, come back. So then he like, yeah, his wife had called him. And then he was like, yeah, I get my $200 a week allowance. So I'm in my, I'm just like, right. So 200 a week, right? So I'm like,
your department?
Right. So I'm like,
what?
He said he give her his whole check. He get $200 a week allowance. So,
but what else? What is he doing with $200?
Hold on, I got a story though.
He buying pussy.
He
buying pussy.
$200. No, not $200 a week. He get $200 a check.
So $100 a week.
$100 a week.
Oh wow!
It's even worse than that.
Gas money.
But listen.
Damn, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Listen,
that
but
ain't
no,
even
wait.
lunch and
Listen.
gas.
So we driving back down. He like, well, what you want to eat? I'm about to stop past this Spanish spot to get something to eat or whatever. So I'm like, right. So it's not like trying something new when you ain't been nowhere. So because then you can start putting niggas on. No, we in Trenton.
Oh, in Trenton.
So now you like, you can't wait to tell somebody and try to put somebody on. You want to take a little 45-minute ride. We go there, so we get in there. I'm like, he like, what you want? I'm like, well, everything is in Spanish. It's like a real Spanish spot where everything, the menu in Spanish. So he had to dictate to me what everything meant. When it came up to pay, I pulled my money. I was like, no, you ain't gotta pay. I'm like, you sure? He like, I got you. So I'm waiting on him to pay. The nigga owned the restaurant. He owned the 4 apartments above the restaurant.
Damn.
He owned the building next to it. So I'm like, of course, $200 a month every 2 weeks for you is cool. You eat for free.
No, but shit, she getting
But he probably got other income coming from his other shit.
Yeah,
though, right?
he got
so
that.
The $200 from his paycheck.
He got
shit, if he got other income.
So is he keeping that money?
No, he said he let his wife manage everything. Then 2 boys that work with us live in 2 of the apartments.
So
then the nigga live down the street from the crib.
That's the question.
He gotta be a millionaire for sure. Because
he worked in your department.
Ain't
What's
working
his
my-
name again?
Oh,
you're 40. You're married.
No, I'm asking for my cousin.
He's-
listen,
Okay.
it's a few millionaires
It's a
that
few-
work
they
with
call
me.
them railroad millionaires.
No, it's a
Yeah.
few. Like in the exact department I work in, it might be like 5 millionaires. Like no, I'm
And
not
he hit the
just
Amtrak lottery.
amping
and
it
they
up.
still working.
Cut his pinky off or some shit. Gave him got him cut a couple hundred and then came back to work. Like he up.
Yeah, he up. Yeah, he up.
But it's like when you get older, it's kind
they
of
cut my
it's
pinky off,
different.
too.
Like what?
Yeah, because that's how I was with my
fuck
dad.
am I
like,
doing?
Money
My
with
dad
that,
would
with that,
literally
with money
blow.
like that, it goes by. It's every
It's a
every
crazy
limb,
little chart. Yeah.
Every limb has a certain amount of money you get. That's how it goes. So you cut a finger
Y'all ain't
off.
never think about like tripping or fucking.
No, man.
No.
It's the same with
Listen,
that
I'm
and when
putting
I was
this
a
out
cop.
there.
I'm never
No,
getting injured for
I
some
did
money.
not
getting into
say
the Amtrak.
anything. Which camera is it? I didn't say anything about this. I want no parts of that.
Me either.
I clock in and clock out.
Yeah,
That's it.
I
That's
don't
all.
never want
Coming
to
out.
be injured.
Listen, I keep my eyes on path. I do everything I have to do safely at work. I do
Correct.
not think about getting hurt at work.
Seven-
Every injury and accident is preventable.
There you
Amtrak
go.
way.
That's, yo, that's-
7 years,
that's for
no
sure.
injuries.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never been injured on any job.
I ain't doing none of that.
Yeah, well, I used to work at ShopRite a couple years ago. I cut my finger.
They ain't give
How much
you
they cut?
200 racks.
No, they sent me to the hospital and I went the fuck home.
they probably try to fire you too.
Damn.
You was trying to steal lunch meat. They caught you.
This
They
was
She was
like
cutting that beef
18.
bacon.
No,
She
let
was
me
cutting
tell
that
you.
beef bacon on
I'ma
thin.
tell you
I used to have a
exactly what I
seafood
was
connect
doing.
at
She
shop.
cut her
right?
finger on
I'ma
a
tell you exactly what I was
Dungeness
doing.
crab shell.
They was like, yo, because it was slow. So they was like,
Facts.
they was like, look, you can see, look, you see it?
That's a small joint.
No, but
be
it
a
was
paper cut.
my meat. It was like, no,
was
I cut
hanging
it.
out?
It was a box cutter.
Oh, shit.
So back then, you had to cut off I'm sure it's probably still I was cutting off Breyer's ice cream. The UPC code, so in order for them to get their money, like if they didn't sell something, in order for them to get their money,
Yeah.
you had to send them back the barcode
yeah.
stating that they
You didn't
still
sell
had
it?
right. So I'm back there and I'm just like, thinking
Like
stealing
when it
money. I'm
expired
thinking
and
I'm
shit like
stealing
that.
money, and next thing I know, my hand cut. But it was
So,
like
all right.
some dumb shit.
So we're gonna tell the truth. You tried to cut a Dungeness crab with a box cutter. You don't. You
In the
you
back.
crack
I really
it.
didn't
You
try to
don't-
cut.
you need a
Dungeness.
shell,
I don't
you
need
need a
no.
joint.
I know how to listen.
She from North Philly. She
I'm
not
from
cracking.
North Philly
She
now.
not cracking
I
crab.
don't
out of
need-
it.
Catch
I can crack
crabs.
a crab like
She could be blind and cracking crab.
And I wasn't even talking like that, but she know how to catch crabs.
Whoa.
I'm not
That
talking
don't
about
sound
that.
right.
I'm not talking about that.
You short sticks?
I'm
So,
positive.
be-
so
I gotta be
Tiff,
sure
we got a
with you.
segment in our show where we ask
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
You down to answer? Or you?
Yeah, I'm
See,
gonna
if you
answer.
answer, you take a shot. But I think you'll probably answer the question.
Well, y'all only got brown liquor.
You got rules? You racist?
I don't drink brown liquor. I'm drinking tequila.
It's fine.
I'm
I
not
think you'll
gonna
probably
mix it.
answer the questions anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I'm here.
You ready?
Tequila over
ready.
there.
I
Have
got
you-
tequila
No.
because I might need to take a shot. I don't
Just
know.
answer him. You're 40 now. It's
Yeah.
old.
Right.
You did it
It's
27
your
years
past
ago.
life, so.
A little bit of brown liquor.
You did it 24 years ago.
I mean,
It's cool.
I'm still gonna ask the questions because they kind of.
So who
Whatever.
answering the questions?
You
All
can
right.
just-
No, Sticks
who
asked.
He'll
answering?
ask. I'll probably
Sticks.
ask you some
Okay.
also, but go ahead.
Did you have a threesome this summer?
This summer?
Mm-hmm.
No, not this summer.
Any song.
If your king snitched on the whole hood, but he treats you like a queen, would you stay with him?
No.
No. All right. Have you ever curved some head because your pH was a little off?
I can't recall, but I mean, not really curved. I probably would have had to freshen up first. Like if I felt, I don't think I ever curved it, but I probably would have been like, hold on, let me just go to the bathroom real quick. Like,
That's the joint. Go to the bathroom.
yeah, you gotta be like, hold on, let me go.
Have you ever got some head so fire you wanted to tell your boyfriend?
Damn. No,
No, not even once. All right.
not even once.
Do you have a nigga that you cheated with during multiple relationships? Or had not, because you're in a relationship now, so previous to this.
Yeah, I've had that person that I cheated. Yeah, that person that you can't let go, that you continue to keep going back. Yeah.
All right, what would you do if you went through your man's phone, you seen him talking to a gay man?
Damn. I would end the relationship immediately.
Just right there.
Talking to him meaning what? Like,
Sexting.
oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not, I don't, I don't got nothing against the
Right, of course
LGBTQ,
Of
whatever,
course,
but
right.
that ain't for me.
That's where you draw the line.
That's definitely. I mean, I draw the line before that, but that's
a line to be drawn.
Yeah, it's definitely
All right,
gonna be
one more. So if you go, what if you go through your man's phone and he DMing bitches getting curved? Like,
For one, I would be mad as shit that
He DMing bitches.
I'm gonna be more mad that he getting curved.
Yeah, like would you
than he
rather
DMing
him
bitches.
be actually bagging them or getting curved?
I wouldn't rather either, but either way, I'm a laugh at him for getting curved. I'm like, you dickhead, you out here risking all this. These bitches is playing like these bitches.
Would you be even more mad if they was corny, or how would you feel if they was corny or if they was like nice?
Well, I've found, I'm not gonna say what relationship, but I've seen a nigga like cheat on me with a bitch that wasn't.
Shit.
Tight.
Yeah, so, but for a man, they feel like, well, I mean, it ain't about, to them, well, it ain't like no, you still cheat. Cheating don't matter if she's up or down. To me, it's a low ball. Like, I feel like, damn, you gonna cheat on me with that bitch? Like, I don't feel better because you still cheated.
go ahead, Len. You got your question.
Have you ever stole money out of God pockets?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever gave head on the highway?
I have.
Have you ever gave head in the Uber or Lyft?
No.
Has a nigga ever ran out of money while on a date with you?
Oh, not that I know of. They may have, but I can't. Not that I know.
That's when you cash out
$200.
Sticks. Sticks, I'm at Prime 112.
Need a 500 piece,
Send
bro.
that 5.
The nigga asked me did I want dessert 6 times? What's up?
Nigga,
Wake up.
you said the nigga asked you.
No, I'm talking about like the fucking.
Oh, okay. I know.
Oh, man. But you know what? That's the one I usually hit somebody. I'm gonna hit him with the same one.
Yeah,
though.
like
No, see, the thing is, as soon as somebody step up and say something, speak like, what? What'd you say?
Okay.
All right. Wildest place you had sex?
Oh, go ahead.
Times Square on New Year's Eve.
outside,
Like in front of people?
It's cold as shit outside.
Right.
like during COVID, or like
This was like,
because now it's dry, but like
no, this was like 12 years
That was
ago.
dry.
Times Square is like they said there's nobody.
Oh,
out
like the
there.
people.
No, this was like
We
12
didn't have a
years ago.
COVID Times Square
This
yet.
was 12 years ago. So
Huh?
yeah, it
Times
was
Square
cold,
in
but
New
it
York?
was in Times Square.
She said New
New
Year's
Year's
Eve.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Bro,
Bro, high.
Bro, all right, what?
Bro drunk that juice.
High a little bit.
I wasn't
Bro,
here. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
Bro.
hear her say New Year's Eve. I just heard her say Times Square.
It's okay, bro. You
Yeah,
high.
right.
Hit the
No,
rock.
but
one time. Hit the
you
rock.
did
Hit
say
the
it was
rock, bro.
cold. Who said
Hit
it
the
was
rock.
cold?
Don't leave me
You
hanging,
said
though.
it was
Cheers.
cold?
It's cool, bro.
Yeah, it was
Hit
cold.
the
No,
rock,
he
though.
said
During COVID?
during COVID.
No,
I
I
said,
didn't
bro,
say
it hasn't been a New Year's Eve
Yeah,
for
since
COVID yet.
COVID.
Has a line, let me
Like,
just
wow.
taste it, ever worked?
No, this bitch ass nigga.
I don't think so. I don't fall for those kind of things.
What
I'm
about
into
can I put the
something.
tip in? Has that ever worked?
No.
I feel like every girl wants
Have
to.
you ever? Have
Every
you
girl
ever,
want to
like,
fuck at that
Have
point.
you ever like took the dick from a nigga? Like he was like sleep and you just took it, or he didn't want to fuck and you just took the
I've
dick?
definitely been the aggressor before.
He ain't want to
Yeah,
fuck.
I
You
mean,
raped?
I've never raped nobody, but I've been the aggressor. Or like the initiator, like because most guys initiate sex, so I've initiated before.
Some niggas be nervous though the first time or first couple of times with somebody because they don't know, like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
they gotta check your temperature. They don't know
Yeah.
if you with it, and then it's just
You
like
just
They-
gotta go
go for the kill.
yeah,
I'll be-
you
But
you gotta warm the
never know.
You gotta warm the car first.
Just
Though.
don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
I'll be scared.
But that's
I
the thing.
usually sit all the way across
Girls do the
bed. I'm a
sneakiest shit to
gentleman.
warm the carpet up. I mean, warm the car up.
Carpet up.
Warm the carpet up. Warm the car up.
That's the
Like,
title.
This is
Warm the
sticks
carpet up.
rocking out.
That's how, like, you know how you
Sure you not?
yeah. Listen, like girls will cuddle with you and then put they ass on you to try to size you up. Like
So
girls
if they-
do slow slick shit
yeah,
like that.
We do
Yeah,
things like that to let you
Yeah.
know, like we with it.
lay on you and shit.
Or
They be trying to size up the
if
meter.
a guy say like, "Damn, so what you about to do? You gotta go home."
No, I'm
Like,
trying to
I remember
grow.
saying before, like, no, I ain't gotta go home. What's up? Where we going?
On some
So that's a clear.
That's a
I had
Oh,
it.
that's like
I had a chick before
Shit,
put her
shit,
ass
shit,
on
turn-
me.
He didn't know that. Shit's like,
I
yeah,
don't
my
know
homie
nothing.
told
Nope.
me he wasn't saying he had nothing.
No, a chick will straight tell you, like,
none of that.
listen,
Nope.
what you trying to do after this?
What
Like,
they doing here?
you might not even have no more moves, but don't think she ready to fuck. And she be like, I mean, we could go chill. It's like,
Yeah, right.
I've had a chick.
I
put
was
her ass
running
on
out
me
of
in
money
bed,
anyway.
So what happens
And,
if
and
that
she didn't give me none.
Yeah,
I had
right.
a
So
chick
what
put her
happens
ass on
if
me.
that means go
I
chill?
try to like feel on her and all that. She was like, stop. And I'm
It's
like,
cool though.
But that be the
No
bullshit
means
though.
no.
When you play
like,
cool though,
like
you
at
still
what
get
point
it
do you
anyway.
really mean no?
No,
'Cause
but-
that
Wait,
shit
what?
be bullshit. Because like say she like no.
Whoa!
Wait a second.
Here we go.
I want
Y'all
nothing to do with
No,
that.
listen though.
I want
so
nothing
like
to do
you
with
know
that.
how girls be like no, but they
I didn't
still
say
be
that.
like on go.
No, I'm fucking
That's what I'm
serious.
talking about.
No,
This nigga just
like-
buried himself.
No,
He
I'm
did
not,
not
bro.
mean that,
Y'all know what
bro.
I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
just
bro,
trying
bro.
to
They
be-
gonna cancel you.
Yeah.
They gonna say you trying to take
No,
it, bro.
no, no
You
bullshit.
know how they say no, but they really be on go. Like, what?
Bro, y'all know what I'm
You
talking
just
about.
got to get him a little more drunk. Like, that's what he means.
No, I did not say
All right,
that.
last question before we wrap up.
Okay.
If your side nigga get you a lavish gift for your birthday, what do you tell your man? Well, where do you tell him you got it from?
I've had that happen before, but it was a watch.
Tell him, sis.
And I came home with the watch,
She was supposed to stay in your car.
and I said it came from my Pollyanna.
So what type of watch was it?
It was a nice watch.
She can't explain
I
that.
mean,
She
it
didn't
wasn't
say
like a
that right.
Rollie or nothing like that, but it was like it was a really nice watch.
Michelle
But it was
or
something that I wanted. Yeah, exactly. And it was like Pollyanna. Like, but he was the type of nigga that I could run game on, so he ain't know like he.
He was a sweet nigga.
Yeah, he was
wasn't
just
feet.
like, yeah, he was like, oh, okay, damn, that's a nice little watch. Like, oh, yeah,
Whole time I'm thinking like at least I ain't have to buy
So
it.
they treat you right,
yeah, this is from
Pollyanna.
Carl from marketing. Yeah, she got me.
Meanwhile, I've been looking that shit up all day. I'm like,
Carl
whew,
for marketing.
thank God Carol from marketing bought that
Carl
shit.
really. Carl from marketing for real got you. The
Carl from Market Street.
Carl from 63rd bought that shit.
63rd of Market.
Right. No, man. But we I can't. Shit, to touch back on what you were saying, I do know what you're talking about. Like chicks want you to wrestle a little bit.
We know
Whoa,
what he
whoa.
did.
I didn't want you to. I didn't
This
want
was
you
just them two.
I get what you're saying.
I want
bro. I know
nothing
what
to
you're
do with
saying.
this either.
I just
you,
want to
bro.
let y'all
Thank
know
you,
these
bro.
are not the views of everybody from the Office 14.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Y'all
I-
making it
wrestling.
something that
I
is not by
literally,
even saying
I literally
it.
wait until the pussy is thrown at me.
I signed
I don't want these
NDAs.
issues. Nope, you gotta literally say, "Damn, nigga, are you gonna ever try to fuck me?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know you wouldn't fuck. Thought we was just friends."
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't aggress at all.
I don't believe that.
I'm not an aggressor.
That's not what I heard.
Oh,
Whoa, you ain't hear nothing. This is
Six
all
is
cloud.
clocking
This
out.
is all smoke. It's not
It's
true.
all cloud and smoke
Yeah.
and mirrors.
So
Like, I remember
anybody-
one date I was on, the chick, I was like, what we doing after this? Like, talking about, like that. I said, what we doing after this? She's like, no, we could just go back to your crib and fuck or watch TV. I said, oh my God. All right, let's go. Let me close this
That
tab
really
out.
happened?
Y'all fucked the entire shit out of that young
Oh,
lady.
yeah. Okay,
I
as you
miss her.
should.
Hey,
You miss her?
yeah.
If she's watching, tell her.
She's proud. You know what? She did tell me she listens to
She
this.
listen? Okay, well.
She know who she is.
well, shout her out.
No, she is.
Say her name?
You want to say her
No.
name?
No.
I dare
No.
you.
Don't
You
say
want to say
He's
her
gonna say
name?
I dare you.
No, I ain't gonna say her name. She has a boyfriend now. I don't want no
all right,
trouble.
well,
So
we
I
don't-
dare
yeah.
you to say.
Oh,
her-
no,
Do
you
you say her
care?
name?
Do you care?
I dare you to say her name.
She's in a relationship,
Do
man.
you
I like
care
you
to
being
say her
in a
name?
relationship. You dare me to say her
Yeah, I
name?
double dare you.
He don't have to care, but he
I'm
should respect
33
it.
years old. What the fuck?
No, he not. I'm not saying to say the name, but I just want to know
I'm
if he
saying
care.
name.
He might be
What is
listening.
it?
He might be.
Yo, come on, let's wrap up. Let's wrap up. Any of y'all, well, Tiff, you got anything to plug before we get out of here?
Yes. Thank you guys for having me.
Anytime.
I'm so sad that my other half couldn't be here because we would have had so much fun. We kind of bounce off each other. So not that I wasn't myself because
Bring her
she
back.
wasn't here, but yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back. Let us know when y'all want us back, and I'll
invite
make
us to
sure
the
she's
joint.
available.
Oh, y'all bring us
when
on
we
y'all.
bring y'all,
Like, what the fuck?
You know, we haven't had not one guest.
Yeah, bring us on y'all.
We're
joint.
in the studio, and then with COVID, because of COVID, because we were filming out of my house. I got an office in my house that we film out of. I mean, that we do our
Record
podcast
out
out
of.
of. Yeah, record out of. But I'm with Rec Philly now, so that's where we.
In the gallery, right?
Oh, cool,
But
cool.
yeah, we've been with them since like February, but because of COVID, everything shut down. So we plan to go back soon. So we're gonna have y'all as our first guest. I'm saying it here first.
Thank
Oh, wow.
Okay,
So
thank
we'll
you.
have you guys as our first guest, and
Tell them where they could get
yeah,
listen to y'all.
You can catch us at the Philly Joan Podcast on Instagram, Facebook. My name is I Am Miss September. That is my Instagram, and then my co-host is T Sugar.
Where can they listen to your podcast?
They can listen to. We're on all streaming, Beaker, Anchor. We're not on YouTube. We don't have no visuals as of yet, but we will soon. Apple, Google Play, all streaming platforms.
Okay, all major streaming platforms.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all go listen to them.
Philly Joan Podcast.
Philly Joan Podcast. We usually close it out with like tips of the week.
Mm-hmm.
You want to start, or you want to think of one and then we come back to you? You want to start with a tip of the week that we usually leave?
Y'all can start, and then I'll
All right. You want to start, Shiz?
I'll start. First thing first, yo. My heart just go out to the family and everything with Breonna Taylor that happened today. You know, it wasn't, what we all wanted to happen. So just to keep that on the forefront. Secondly, though, my tip for the day is sometimes slowing down is a power move.
I like that.
Damn, Shiz, that was
Dr.
dope,
Shiz
bro.
came back.
You hit the rock now?
Tough act to follow.
Finally, he ain't leave you hanging.
You actually even smoke crack?
Excuse me?
You hit the rock now? Like, what's up? What you
It's always the niggas with the patchy beards that talk the most shit.
Y'all.
Put some fucking Herbalife in your beard, bitch.
Shout out to
Anyway.
Herbalife.
Oh, guys.
Cut a check.
Yeah, definitely to check for that. Is my tip turn?
Yeah, man.
nigga.
Yeah. So my tip of the week is I don't have one.
You don't have nothing to say.
No.
Not one thing.
It's the first week.
Too
It's
busy
24.
Thing
talking
you don't
about
have.
checking
I'm surprised you don't have nothing to say. Out of all people, you.
I got a bigger surprise. I was reading.
What?
Yeah, right? So, look, I'm very educated. I just don't like reading,
Wait.
though.
It's going to snow. You don't have nothing to say, and he was reading.
Yeah. So, anyway,
fucking
I got
first
two.
minute. I
I
gotta
got two.
remember
But
this
one of
date
my
and
quotes
time.
actually is kind of like Shiz's quote, so that's why I was like, damn. My first quote was...
Oh, so he was on Google.
No, it's not Google. It's if you if you're scared to
not you.
take chances, you'll never have the answers. I
Okay.
really just got this app, and it just send me quotes every day.
So
Oh,
you don't
okay,
read,
okay.
basically.
I read them every day. I just scroll
You
up and
mean
down when
the
I'm bored.
notification that popped up on your screen, you read that? Or I thought
No,
meant
but
like
you
read a book.
you pick what kind of like quotes and shit you want every day.
Okay.
Then another one was saying no idea is original. There's nothing new under the sun. But that's a perfect joint for the reason like you got a podcast, we got a podcast, like Oprah. Everybody got a podcast,
Right,
but that
right,
don't
right,
mean
right.
give up. That
Right,
means
that
just
don't mean
keep
don't do it.
growing, like keep
that's-
making your
you know how many
content.
bread companies
like-
is out here? I've
many
been doing
shoe
this
companies
since,
out here?
listen, I started
Hair,
internet radio in
everything.
2012. I wasn't doing a podcast. I was doing actual internet radio.
I remember
streaming.
that.
So yeah, like with Loke and Hamad, shout out to them. So yeah, like I've been doing this for a long time, and I've had shows with other people. I've had my own shows, and it's like you just have to find what works for you, and you just because who would ever think that I would do
I never thought I would do a podcast.
Me
exactly
either.
because you was always quiet. You never seemed to be
Yeah.
outspoken or
Right.
And he was always
yeah.
a thief, so
Oh.
he had to lay low.
A what?
He was like a
Damn.
robber.
I've never robbed nobody in my life.
I'm gonna tell y'all now.
Ever. I
Sticks,
don't-
this the first episode. Sticks really dissed 5 of us. So if you want to see somebody get jumped,
Tune into
Y'all
NGTV.
going
We
to-
definitely gonna whoop his ass on NGTV. So download the
did
channel.
I'm not fighting these
He
niggas.
always
no,
does.
no.
he just said Patchy
no,
Beard,
yeah,
so he
yeah.
was talking about me and Lynn.
Yeah, I was talking
Patchy
about
Beard.
your patchy
How you
beard.
gonna bring you in this?
Oh, because
Like,
usually he dissed me and Lynn at the
It's
same time.
It's my bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Sticks.
I ain't your bro. No.
We know you ain't his bro.
right,
Now
I'm
you
not
dissed
sure.
him. Now he dissed him. So
I ain't diss him. Just clarifying. He not my bro.
so he gonna
not your
stump you
bro.
out with
This
us.
me though.
Nah, that wasn't a real diss.
No, don't try to. You try and cop a plea now.
You lied on me.
I said you was a robber.
But I'm
That's
not
not
a
a
robber.
diss.
Go ahead, Nils.
Bro, I ain't
yo.
never robbed
He
nobody.
copping pleas now. We gonna
No,
holler
it's
at him
cool.
when it's
No,
John
no, it's
over.
cool. I'm gonna leave my tip of the
I'm
week,
not breaking
man.
up no fights. I gotta go home.
It ain't gonna be a fight.
I'm gonna leave my tip. man.
Eric can't fight. So it's just fucking easy. That's easy.
That's cool.
My tip is
It ain't just me. Shiz hitting you
back to
first
what-
from the
what-
kids' comments. Anyway, Shiz going right at you.
I got a tip.
go
Come
ahead,
on
man.
back.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
My
bring it
tip of the
back.
week is Eric's a bitch. How about that?
Via anonymous.
How about that, bitch?
Via
My
anonymous.
tip is just to piggyback off of what Feek was saying is like, never bet on yourself. That's all. Even no matter what, always go with your gut and follow your dreams all the way through, and bet on yourself. No matter what the odds against you are, just go with it.
Amen.
I'm not
That
preaching, bitch.
makes me-
That was you.
It's hard to follow that up.
Stay
Sis.
true to yourself. Do what makes you happy. Don't worry about what nobody else got to say. And don't skip your whole phase.
Dump or die.
With that said, I'll follow up with her. Ladies, having one boyfriend is too risky. What if he dies? So get you two.
Okay.
And fellas, a period only stops a sentence.
Bingo.
It stops everything for me. Fuck blood. All right, I'm on.
So y'all laying the towel down?
I'm not even doing that.
You need a
Not doing
towel?
that? Oh, you know. Oh,
I'm definitely laying
No,
the towel
I'm not
down.
laying the
Fuck
towel
that.
you ain't
down.
got good sheets?
Huh?
You
No,
just throwing
you
the
said
sheets
you
up?
laying down the towel, so you don't care about the towel.
Got some more. That's all right.
Okay.
Usually times like that are like real in the heat of the moment anyway.
If you bleeding, I'm okay. Let's
Oh,
cut
okay.
'em.
So you one of those.
I don't like blood.
Not day one blood though. That's bad.
Day one.
Not
blood.
Day
on-
one, like it gotta be like day
About
three.
day three,
not
four.
on,
Like
on.
last day.
Not on.
It's on, but it ain't on.
It's not on.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
day one is bad.
Like she go check and be like, I'm just.
Or like,
just
well,
like- Day one
you
is a
don't let him
massacre.
know when he think that he knocked it on, but
Jason.
it was the last day.
Oh wow.
That was real. That's smart. That's
Yo,
smart.
That's a smart move.
That's
right
smart.
There.
Why it smell like nickels in here?
Oh, smell like straight pennies.
Yeah, like
You wet as
I
shit.
think-
Somebody got a bag of change.
I think you got low. I think you got low iron.
You ain't
You got a
messed
lot of fucking iron. You got a lot of iron.
all iron.
Are you anemic?
Magnesium? What the fuck
All right,
is this?
it's peak. I'm clocking out.
Oh my gosh.
This is I'm clocking out.
Go ahead, Sticks.
Oh, well, this is sticks. I'm clocking out.
This lane clocking out.
This Nas clogging out.
It's Tiff. I'm clocking out.